Wolf Mother and Joker and the Thief. What's going on, everybody? I'm all alone, Paul. E-Rock, I think you got to come in here and do some radio with me.
I can sit here.
But I got to get you out of the bullpen.
Okay.
We got to make it official. You got to come in here.
All right, I'm coming.
Who's going to do your job?
Nobody.
We got a skeleton crew. What a nightmare New York City has become. I know if you don't live in the New York City area, this means nothing to you, and I understand that, but it certainly affected us today. I have like a 7-minute ride, tops. Kenny gets me, and Kenny has arrived. Hey, Kenny, what's going on, buddy? What's up?
GH, you're never alone.
Oh, thank you, Kenny.
You have the listeners.
And the voices in my head. Don't forget that.
I don't know about that.
When did you get here?
I just walked in and I heard you say, like, I'm all alone, and I had to reinforce that you're not alone.
I'm never alone.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kenny.
Yeah, take some calls.
I know. I'll take some calls if they call me. I don't really see one yet. And E-Rock's coming in. Basically, I have to say is that you pick me up. It's like a 7-minute ride. It's a wonderful, wonderful perk I get. Kenny just picking me up every day. And because of this Trump thing, now the 7-minute ride is about a half hour at least.
Well,
and it's especially bad because there's so many people meeting with Trump today, like Nikki Haley and other governors.
Kissinger.
Kissinger's meeting with Donald Trump today?
I believe I heard that.
He's on the list.
Wait, Romney considered for Secretary of State? So we're all going to make believe that all these people hated Trump, right?
Kissinger will be on the show at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, I know. I booked Henry Kissinger. That was supposed to be the big surprise today. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, but no, it's just a tease.
Did you like our Facebook Live today?
No. They got a close-up of my nose for a half hour.
Well, I showed my crooked teeth.
I know. We're so vulnerable.
I showed my crooked teeth, so, just to make you feel better about your nose.
Yeah, ever since the afternoon show, there's no good way to drive.
It's a complete and utter nightmare.
We've tried every route.
Every single route. I think I got to start taking the subway.
Yeah, and now
we're leaving earlier.
With the Trump
we're leaving early.
You leave at noon?
Yeah. It takes me... Because of the afternoon show, and it used to be in the middle of the day, there was nothing, so I could get right through the tunnel.
Yeah.
Some of these days, it's taking me 2 to 2.5 hours just to get from right near the tunnel in New Jersey through the tunnel to get to Midtown, and it shouldn't take that long.
Well, we'll consider leaving 5 or 10 minutes earlier.
But just wait,
we'll consider that
worse now when all the
to
farmers,
make Eric happy.
All the farmers are going to come in for the holiday season to look at the tree
and Rockefeller Center.
Yeah,
we hate. When do we start really hating the city, Kenny? Around
next week is Thanksgiving. That's when
the parade.
So it starts right around now, all the way through New Year's. We fucking hate Manhattan because it's crazy. Because everybody from the suburbs comes in every night.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but it took forever to get in here. We made it. I made it about 5 minutes before the show started. You got here in time as well.
Yeah, but you had to walk.
Who gives a fuck if I have to walk?
I do.
I like walking. I like walking around the city. And then I think I might have lost Vic Henley in the whole mix. Or did he just check in?
He just checked in downstairs.
Oh, nice. Because Vic Henley goes, let's see, seriously considering going to the park. This is the most hated thing about New York City. 10 blocks in 25 minutes. So he hates traffic in New York. And he was just going to bail on coming in today. But he decided to make an appearance, which is nice.
Have you seen what they've been doing on Fifth Avenue?
What?
They're still putting up barriers and cement things and rerouting that one lane. Like you said, you think that they may just have to make one lane private, and they're starting to do that.
I said it last week because everyone's like, wow, that kind of sucks. I'm like, they don't even know what to do yet. They're still figuring it out.
The NYPD and Secret Service are meeting tomorrow about the situation.
Really? Yeah, because they got to lock down that whole area. I mean, whether you like him or not, Trump is president, and we got to protect the president of the free world.
Right.
So it's gonna get ugly. And then he's telling everyone, I don't want to live in the White House. So he wants to spend a bunch of his time up here.
And there's a lot of other things in play with Fifth Avenue there, too, because all the businesses have been complaining now.
Right.
And there are huge businesses that bring in a ton of money, especially going into the holidays. Everybody goes to Tiffany's, Coach is in there, Prada, all those things
Gucci.
are right there, and they have to redirect their traffic to their buildings because of Trump being across the street. And de Blasio went and I guess met with Trump yesterday, came out, and all he said was, we'll work with him, but we will fight him and stand opposed to him for anything that won't benefit New Yorkers. And then off to the side, he says, Tiffany's and Coach and all them are not really my big concern. And you're the mayor of the city when you're one of your biggest money times and travel times comes in, and you're telling these businesses here, I don't give a shit if you benefit or not.
That's why I like doing radio with you, Eric.
That's a lie.
I completely You got to stop with that horse shit.
No, I'm kidding with you. I'm not attacking
but you got to stop with that horse shit. It's not a lie. I like doing radio with you, and it gets old after a while.
You disagree?
I disagree. I don't like de Blasio one bit, but I agree with him on this because he basically is saying, he doesn't care how the traffic affects the retailers because, and this is why I agree with him, it's all the hoity-toity shops.
Yeah, but those people. No, but tourists who can't afford to buy any of that stuff go there because that's the big showroom. Unless you go to Europe, their counterparts there, they go to look at everything and window shop, and they spend money elsewhere, if not there. And most of Fifth Avenue is decorated, not just the tree, for the holiday season. Like the buildings have this, like Saks Fifth Ave has the light show and the snowflakes everywhere. Like, so you go all down Fifth Avenue, you're blocking all of that out. That's a lot of money the city's going to lose.
Yeah, but my point is, it's all these businesses that can completely handle this shutdown. Now, look, we're looking at a picture of Polo. I think Polo can handle that. Their Fifth Avenue store is going to be shut down because the president is in town.
Why should they have to put up with it? Yeah,
because in town is one thing. We don't have a choice. You got to protect the president. You can't say, hey, we got to let the people shop at Polo.
Yes, Lewis.
As someone who... Oh, sorry, excuse me. Sorry, there we go. How's that?
Good.
Much better. My girl works at Miu Miu down there, and she's making zero money right now.
Well, that sucks. That part sucks.
It sucks for us.
No, that part sucks. I'm sorry, Lewis. That angle I agree with.
I see what you're saying because there are these huge billion-dollar corporations that can afford to, wait for a little while. But
have you gone in and out of those Fifth Avenue stores?
I have not gone. I have not gone near there, other than to go down Fifth Avenue to look after what you said yesterday.
Yeah,
I've not gone there since before the election.
Everything is ridiculously overpriced.
Right.
Fuck those people.
Okay, but people.
I'm very happy they're shut down, except for Lewis's girl, who's losing money because she's not able to work. So we'll have to figure out the Lewis situation.
Maybe
but besides that, fuck everybody.
Could you tide him over until Trump leaves?
I'll take one too.
But listen, it's not even that. It's the protesters. They've been getting closed down since the protesting started.
Well, they got the protesters under control. It's what Ope's been talking about, the security thing about protecting the president. They have garages sealed off in a several block radius all around there. Unless you're authorized, you can't go into an underground garage. Even buildings that have the things that open up on the sidewalk to do their shipments all have to be, go through security and everything.
Like I said it last week. They were just starting with the security. Mark my word, you're not going to be able to walk around that building. For the most part, unless you live in that building, they can't tell residents you can't go to your home anymore. But the actual street and the sidewalk, you're not going to be able to walk around or drive around that block whatsoever.
But then his building is one away from the corner, and the corner is Tiffany's.
Yeah.
It's an institution and a landmark.
Fuck Tiffany's!
But
overpriced jewelry, right? IHateStevenSinger.com.
All right, fair segue. But people still go there to check everything out.
Steven Singer's got a hard on right now.
Either for the movie or just the reputation that the company has. You can't block that off and say people can't go there just because the president's next door.
You have to. It's the leader
for
of the
2 months.
See, we think Trump is a goofball. Okay, but the fact is, he is the leader of the free world. So now they have to shut everything down and make sure he's protected.
Or they have to tell him he has to move from there.
They're not going to tell the president of the United States that you have to move.
They're telling him he has to give up his cell phone. They're telling him he has to change a whole bunch of other things.
Stuff. But if he wants to hang around and stay there, that's his obligation. He doesn't give a fuck how it affects the city.
And did you see the other story about the renovations they have to do to the Oval Office?
Obama. Yeah, so he might be here for a whole year.
No, not here in New York. He'd be in a building across the street from the White House.
I heard they were supposed to, redo the Oval Office, and Obama pretty much said,
he pushed it off until his term ended.
Yeah.
And it was going to be the next guy's problem. No matter who it was, even if it was Hillary, she was going to not be able to use the Oval Office for almost a year while they do all those security upgrades.
Come on, that's kind of funny.
It's hysterical, and it's such a ballsy ballsy move.
Obama's like, wait for the next guy and do all that.
And now it just happens to be Trump, so everybody's really enjoying the whole thing.
The point is, as we say good afternoon to Vic Henley.
Hi, Vic.
This city is a complete nightmare because of Trump.
That's why I say fuck him and totally agree with E. Fuck that son of a bitch. I just spent fucking 88 minutes trying to get here. Fuck that motherfucker for ruining my goddamn town. I'm speaking as a New Yorker and a selfish New Yorker only.
Yeah.
I'll give you 2 points, but fuck you. He's right. Fuck this motherfucker for shutting down my goddamn town. All I want to do is get from point. I live here for 31 fucking years. I just want to get from point A to point B. Move to the fucking White House, dickhead. You're going to be the only mayor that doesn't live in Gracie Mansion? Some jackass tried to pull that a few years ago. Fine. Fuck him, too. Exactly. Fuck you. I'm trying to get here. It takes 20 minutes, and you just cost me an hour. Fuck your Oompa Loompa, fucking bad-haired dickhead. Fuck you. As a New Yorker, only on that point. Fuck you.
Now I completely believe your text. Seriously, considering going to the park, this is my most hated New York City thing.
Yes.
I could see it on your face.
Yes.
No,
the only thing that would have made this worse if I wasn't in the system and the fuckers downstairs, then I'd be in the park right now. I would be in the fucking park right now. In a second.
We should just fucking said fuck it and went to the park today.
No kidding.
No one's gonna complain.
Right. I was playing music in my apartment for 3 fucking hours, dancing around naked, smoking weed. I was in a great mood till fucking 40 minutes ago. And this motherfucker.
What time did you leave?
2.
Wow, yeah. I leave around 2, and it's 7 minutes tops.
Yeah, no, it's 20 on the train,
tops.
max.
Right.
It's the same route I took to Caroline's for fucking 88 years.
But what is it? Because there's a lot of high-profile people
I don't know.
kind of interviewing with Trump, so I think they really shut it down today.
The train stopping is, I don't know why the train stopped. That's probably somebody.
I agree with you as far as...
Someone thought it was me and tried to push somebody in front of it.
I agree with the whole fuck Trump for this. Absolutely.
No,
but you do know that they have to secure the president, though.
Whatever, blow me. Move to fucking D.C. Move to... We've got a house. It's called the White House. Fucking move there, dickhead.
They'll eventually have to convince him
he's a narcissist. He's not going to listen to anybody.
Nice
he
point.
don't give a fuck if people are inconvenient.
Right. Okay, but he should just pull his dick out and leave it out for 4 years. Just get your dick out of your pants and walk around.
They'll find something that supersedes what he wants to do in the interest of the United States security, that they have to force him to do things, and then he'll leave.
Let's make a friendly bet.
Okay.
$10,000.
You can give my winnings to Lewis.
Let's make a friendly bet. How about the biggest fish you can fucking catch versus the biggest fish?
A friendly
you can
wager. I say that this fucking guy will be spending a lot of time in New York during his presidency. I'm telling you.
I'm going to have this attitude for 4 years.
He built a castle, and he's an older guy, so he's thinking, man, how many more years do I have in this castle, this building that I built from scratch?
Whatever.
But it's going to happen.
Well, he can do that.
He can't. That's the thing.
He can.
What do you mean he can't?
do whatever he wants.
I was going to say, I'm with Paul. I was switching back over to...
He can't do whatever he wants.
Fuck this motherfucker.
He can do whatever he wants to a certain extent.
Go goddamn swim in shit with your shit brothers. Put your turd hat on and fucking start gobbling fucking diarrhea. Get on down there, you lying two-faced sack of shit.
Can we get Vic a drink?
Move on down there. I'm so goddamn mad. I really don't want to be here. I really
don't. What do you mean? We have fun doing this. I was mad too.
It's 62 fucking degrees outside. It's gorgeous outside.
We can leave.
We should be. Yes, we should be right now.
Why don't we leave and we'll just do it on Facebook today?
You know what?
We'll do a Facebook Live and walk around the city.
I was just going to say, you could do that, or Bennington used to start a show down in the little corporate park downstairs.
I love the corporate park.
Periscope and whatever, and that's what the feed they would bring over the air, so we'd start down there for an hour.
Wait, how do we do that? That's not a bad idea.
It's a great idea, but I didn't want to do it because it was his idea.
I'm taking everybody to Del Frisco's after this. I'm saying it right now. I don't care if you go
this.
No, you're going to make me look like an asshole.
No, well, fine. Good. The double bonus for me. Double bonus for me. Win-win.
No, you're going to make me look like an asshole.
I'm canceling my Gotham show tonight. I'm calling Gotham in fucking 15 minutes, and I'm canceling.
Go get this fucking guy.
We're going to have some martinis. Right. We're going to be eating fucking filet mignon
right now.
Yeah, we can't. That's another issue. We can't do Tito.
You know, I love that he brought up Mew Mew.
What?
What? Wait.
They shut down the Tito's?
No. It's not shut down the Tito's. It's
Lois.
No, it's the
Lois.
No,
Lewis drank all
I'm
the
not
Tito's?
lying to you.
No, he's not.
Nobody
You're not-
shut down the Tito's.
He's not lying.
Why can't we do the Tito's?
Because the Tito's went missing.
Who the fuck took our Tito's?
Not
Well,
me.
They gave me a T-shirt. They
We-
love
blind
me.
man.
We don't know. We have an idea. We have some paperwork.
Charade.
And it's up to security right now to find
Charade.
out who took it.
It's charade.
very sought after.
It's
Wait,
totally
you're
charade.
actually you got security involved?
Yeah,
gotta
it's
be
been
charade.
going on for a while now.
No shit.
What,
Someone-
they're
You called
taking-
HR. You
Tito's-
called HR on the fucking
Tito
Tito's
sent
patrol.
Roland a big case of Tito's. It was 21 bottles.
Wow.
And somebody signed for it,
Yeah.
and we were not aware of it. We
That'd
were
be
sitting
me.
there. We were
That'd
sitting
be
there waiting. We hope it would be so glad if it was you. We wouldn't
It's all
care.
at my house right now. No,
So we
it's
didn't realize that it hadn't shown up. So Roland checked up with Tito's, or Tito's checked up with Roland and said, "Hey, did you guys get the shipment?" And no, we did not. So
Yeah.
they backtracked. They found who signed for it. We don't know who the person is. We checked with the mailroom. Security's dealing with it right now. And somebody signed for a package and took a case of 21 bottles of Tito's.
No kidding.
That were sent to Roland. And apparently it happened at the end of October, and none of us were aware of it.
Fucking Howard Stern. Howard Stern, that
No.
motherfucker. Known alcoholic.
fucking Howard, right?
Known alcoholic.
Nah.
Openly fucking.
I think I can openly attest that it would not be Mr. Stern.
Openly. Everybody knows he's fucking incontinent. He pisses himself. He's fucking wandering around, slurring, fucking shitting his pants. He wears a diaper. Nobody will talk about it. He's got our goddamn vodka. Get that bitch out in the hallway right now.
Lewis,
He's
find
got
something now.
He's got our fucking vodka.
I love this version of Vic Henley. Yes, I love
too
doing One
much.
Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest radio. Let's
right?
do it.
Mr. McMurphy.
He's going to throw a chair through the door and then run out of
Just
here.
throw some fucking shit at each other.
I love that Lewis brought up Mew Mew earlier, by the way, which in my addled brain, that's Prada.
Right.
That's somebody's nickname. That's her nickname. It's Prada.
I believe you're correct. Yeah.
Yeah, it's something like
I'm
that.
sorry
No.
about your girl there, Lewis. I had a great rant about that, but now that I know
It personally affects him.
Mrs. Lewis is
all
working
good.
down that way, I can't do my rant anymore.
My first ex-wife, Robin Williams, worked at Polo. Hello, Polo. She had to say that every day. Hello, Polo.
Hello, Polo.
and then my second ex-wife worked at fucking Mew Mew.
Really?
So, yeah.
So for a while, you dressed really good.
No, I've got belts. Yes, I've got $100 belts that I paid fucking $8 for. They're amazing. Yes,
their discounts are amazing.
Oh, it's crazy fun. It's insane. It shows you how much they're fucking you.
I have,
Which I think he
I have
brought
a
up.
neighbor who works for Ralph Lauren for God knows how many decades.
Hello, Polo.
And she'll come over and she'll have like a spending account, and she goes, "I need to clear this out
Yes,
for my next thing.
right.
Do you want anything from this catalog?" And I'll go that, and it's like pennies on the dollar for these clothes.
I remember the first Christmas. Yes, she brought me a book and handed me a fucking book. And I went, really?
That's
No
why.
shit.
I mean, that's in there, but that's
Yeah.
why all my my hoodies are.
Polo hoodies? I don't like Polo. And I don't like Fifth Avenue.
I like Polo.
So,
I do. Sorry.
So fuck those people.
I like Toy Shirt chocolates. I fucking love it.
Yeah.
I'm spoiled. Look that up. You know Toy Shirt?
No.
Thank
Is
you.
it good dark chocolate?
Is fucking fat meat greasy? Are you fucking kidding me?
It's gonna hurt somebody today. I love this. God, let's just fight. You want to fight?
I'm all right. I'm going
fight.
home. I'm going home.
I won't-
We're going to Del Frisco's right now.
Dude, no punching. Let's just fight.
Patch Facebook Live in from Del Frisco's. We'll do the rest of the show. Lewis, get ready to go to break.
Look, if we go in the courtyard and if we move over a table, then we're not ripping off Ronnie B, right?
I'm not having class outside.
We're not
Why,
ripping. We're
man?
not
It's
ripping
70
off Ronnie B
degrees out.
if we
I
go to
know,
Del
right,
Frisco's.
exactly.
Oh, in front of Del Frisco's?
No, in Del Frisco.
No, we got to do a show somehow, I think.
Yeah, we do it
But I
from
don't even know
there.
if it matters if we do a show.
We just take the iPad on the mount. We stream from there.
I got to ask you something.
Yeah.
Do they even know we're doing afternoons down the hall?
I have no idea.
I haven't gotten any feedback on this new show whatsoever.
There's a million shows going on at this time.
So they don't give a fuck.
I don't know. I mean, I had
I
to-
bet you we could just go to Central Park and I won't even hear a word about it.
Yeah, no one's listening.
close
to
the
this.
curtains and
I've
leave the
asked-
lights on.
I've
We'll
asked
just assume.
everyone that I know, and based on everyone I know, no one is listening.
what's
to
the
a fucking
longest-
thing that they're saying.
That's nobody wants to hear.
What's the longest song you know?
Ooh, 19 minutes of whipping post.
I know whipping post
There's
comes in at 19, so we can start there.
Rare earth.
Because we can put one of those on.
One of the rare earths is.
Let's put on side one of Bat Out of Hell.
Ooh, well, fuck yeah, fine.
There you go.
That's not one song.
No, but he said he didn't say. I know
It's
he
two
switched your
songs,
tone.
actually.
Don't fucking change my bit.
I know I'm losing you. I know I'm losing you 11 minutes. All right.
Get
How
ready.
about,
There's a 21.
Yeah, get ready.
That's a 21-minute version of Get Ready.
I was going to say Get Ready.
That's a great song.
No, I was 17-hour driving from Austin, Texas, across America to fucking Phoenix, Arizona, and I caught Get Ready and Whipping Post and another one. I said it the other day when we were talking about this. And it wasn't in the God and Davida, but it was another long one. And I'm like, I did an hour. Nice. I was so goddamn happy. Yeah.
On 3 songs?
Yeah, I was so happy, just to get 3 songs in 1 hour.
That's pretty cool.
No, I know, exactly. I found a joint in the ashtray and fucking Get Ready started. I'm like, I'm going to make it to Albuquerque.
Oh, here you go. Rare Earth, Get Ready. Complete track from 1970. This
only
is
white
20 minutes.
Only
long.
white band, I think.
They're white?
Only white band signed by Motown.
I always thought they were black.
I think it's the only white band signed by Motown.
So can I
and by the way, I love saying shit on here because sometimes I'm right, but a lot of times, usually everybody reminds me later, no, dickhead, it wasn't that, it's this. And that's
I
stupid.
can't tell you how many times me and Vic are driving home. I go, did you mean that one thing? And he's like, no, man, fuck you. I'm like, all right.
I fooled you this morning on Leonard Cohen.
Well, I didn't understand it.
No, because it would be a weird, creepy text if you. I didn't give you the context.
Vic Henley
of
will
it.
just send me I don't know.
I was playing Leonard
lyrics.
Cohen. I was listening to Live at London.
I ache in the places I used to
That's
play.
the Tower of Song, Hank Williams. I asked Hank Williams, "Are you alone yet?" Hank
Leonard
Williams
Cohen,
answered me,
Tower
yeah.
of Song.
But you said I ache. He says I ache in the places that I used to play, and that reminded me of your wife saying that your spine was made out of graham crackers and child's glue. you ache in the places that you used to play. That's
you really enjoy that one,
That's
huh?
a Lindsay. Well, no, I'm giving
finally-
Lindsay the full assist. I'm giving Lindsay the full assist on that.
I finally can walk again. I'm finally 100%. A month later. Fuck.
Yeah.
This Trump thing really fast. So Romney's now being considered?
All right,
so will
fine.
some of these Trump supporters call me up and go, look, all right, I have to agree with you that they're all full of shit? They all hated him across the board.
Well, when has that not ever happened in politics?
Ted Cruz said something
I
like,
know.
the exact quote said something like, I'm looking forward to working with Trump.
Yeah.
John McCain let George W. call his child a nigger baby.
What?
And then hugged him. So
What?
It's fine. Yes, John McCain has an adopted child who's from India.
Right.
And when George W. was running, Karl Rove put this up, and I'm paraphrasing and making it meaner.
Right.
But basically, he stood at Bob Jones University, which is a fucking stupid ass Baptist college, I think in South Carolina.
Yeah.
And he stood there and said, "Nigger baby, nigger baby, nigger." Basically, just to inside. He didn't say that.
Wow.
I'm exaggerating for comedic effect. But
Well, you better make sure you make that point.
He fucking sat there. No, he sat there and yelled, "He's got a black child. He's got a black child."
Oh, okay.
Just to fucking shit on him. And the fact that John McCain had to hug George W. was just as good as Chris Christie having to blow Obama after Superstorm Sandy.
Amazing.
So anytime these some bitches have to fucking jack each other off after hating each other,
Right.
I think it's fine. And go back to your special club, Skull and Bones.
Sure.
Gore and Bush, it's never been more different ever in our entire election. Gore and Bush never have they both went to Yale in the same fucking secret white boy society.
I don't even know
get
how
out of
they-
here with your fucking, they're never been more important. We got to be.
I don't even know how they can have that anymore because Yale was one of the schools where people were walking out because they couldn't handle the election results.
It's secret shit, man. You don't even know. You don't even know.
I don't know.
Where'd you go to school?
They're not going to mess with
Nowhere
Skull and
important.
Bones.
No, but the old joke, where'd you go to school? Yale. Where'd you go to school? Where'd you go to school? Yale.
No.
I never heard of that.
No, you did not do that. You didn't do
Yes,
that.
I did.
Get him a Tito's, please.
No, I'm angry.
I
We're
know,
going to
I
Del
love it.
Frisco's.
I love it.
We're going to
But I
I'm
gotta
doing every
pay.
horrible joke for the next fucking call Jackie Marlin.
Look,
It's
how about
Pace.
this?
I start walking around the room. If you say, "Where'd you go to school, Pace?" Then you just walk around the room.
How about this? It was your idea, but I got to pay.
No,
I'm
you can't go
I'm
now.
supposed to
You
take
can't go
these guys
now.
to dinner.
You can't.
Wait,
go
I can't
now.
even go?
No, you're not allowed now. You had a chance.
There it is. Ted Cruz says
I
he's-
gave you 3 minutes to jump in. You're just now decided.
He's eager to work for Donald Trump. Oh my
Right.
god!
'Cause this is
just
Right.
crap.
I'm eager to
across
get
the
fucked in the
board.
ass with
Because
no
he's being
lube.
viewed for two different jobs. One was when the Supreme Court list potential nominees coming up. One, I think Stumpbrain said it about Ted Cruz being considered because he has like a winning record against the Supreme Court.
Oh, but he said he doesn't want that job.
Right, but I'm saying that's one. That was the first one he was being considered for. Now, Attorney General.
A lot of people said he would be good at that position. Believe it or not.
I don't know.
I don't know either, but they did say that. But these guys, now they're all looking how to, push their careers forward. So they don't even give a shit. They make believe that they didn't hate Trump and vice versa. And now it's all about, what could this guy do for me? Let me suck his dick so my career.
We're all going to ignore the open sword, drippy penises and get in the same hot tub together.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So please, some of you guys, wake up to this shit.
Wake up.
They're all full of lies. They're all full of shit.
Wake up, white people.
Wake up, white people.
That's no Howard Stern.
That was
no Howard Stern.
Oh, yeah, the guy.
Wake up. He's a Klan guy.
The Klan guy.
I never enjoyed that.
I forgot.
Wake up,
his name.
People. Oh, whatever his name. We don't need to know his name. No, we don't need to know his name.
Yeah,
I'll say his name. You're validating the idiot. I'm validating by fucking saying it. It's awful enough.
We all know the clip, but the new Howard has all that stuff scrubbed. So
he didn't do Wake Up, White
I would
People.
bet money that hasn't been played in a while. He has scrubbed.
No,
the
that
word,
was his mainstay. Before
has,
Private Parts, that was one of his mainstays.
Yeah, he has scrubbed the word retard from his archives.
All right,
scrubbed clean.
Isn't
that crazy?
Don't know exactly. Whatever.
Look, we all change when you do a radio show or whatever in your life, but you just go, that was then. This is now. I'm different. Say that shit, but don't scrub it like it never happened.
And don't steal our fucking vodka either, you drunk motherfucker. Get his fucking Tito's back. Absolutely. Call Shuley. Shuley will fucking solve this.
Don't mention Shuley's name.
Why? No, that's bad. I love Shuley.
We do.
That's
we
the
love
problem.
Shuley.
Oh, we can't say that. Don't say that.
No
shit, really?
You'll get
a
Shuley
talking
in trouble.
to.
Oh, I don't. All right.
He's scared to say hi to me in the hallway. He likes me, but he's scared. You found vodka.
There you go.
I don't want that's a coffee cup.
Roland panicked and squeezed the potato.
A coffee cup? What are you?
Is it full to the top?
I didn't really want vodka.
We have Bloody Mary mix if you want.
Bloody Marys?
It's just water.
Thank you. Look
it's
at
just
him.
water?
I love it when he giggles like a girl.
All right, so I got to thank Vic Henley. Turned me on to Oak Island.
I'm sorry.
I'm so hooked.
I know. I'm sorry.
And when I tell you on the way home yesterday, I'm like, you know what? Because Eric is always trying to turn me on to new shows. And he has great, suggestions. Well, what are some of the ones you've said recently?
Westworld on HBO.
Right.
It's definitely a good one.
No, it's the black...
Luke Cage? That one on Netflix?
Walking Dead?
No. It was sort of like Twilight Zone.
Oh, Black Mirror.
Black Mirror.
New season on Netflix right now, yeah.
So that one I might go and, finally check out. But I'm more like I've told Vic and everyone in my life of documentaries, reality shit.
Yeah, he didn't like real stuff.
I love that stuff way more than just fake shit.
Okay.
But
I
you
try
got,
to avoid
not
the
saying
real
I
stuff.
wouldn't go watch, Black
I told
Mirror,
you should watch This Is Us, where I will totally take my penis off my body. You should watch This Is Us. It's really good. It's on NBC. It's fabulous.
Yeah,
it really is good. I cry every week.
No, I
cry every week.
I think I saw the first episode.
It's amazing. I really
what is
like
it about
it.
again?
Keeps jumping
It's
back
just about
in time
a family.
with the same family.
It's about a family, and that's all.
And the dad wears a dress, and what's their problem in their family?
You're thinking that one of the children is black and he's adopted. There you go.
What is it?
And then the daughter is big, very big, very big.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And her twin brothers was
he's
now a
gorgeous.
washed-up actor.
Yeah, he's gorgeous. Yeah, he's a gorgeous man that was in this fucking
The adopted
sitcom.
kid was one of the lawyers on the OJ series on FX.
Yes. Yeah,
It
it's
was,
Chris
Chris
Darden. But he's
Darden,
Chris
yes.
Darden.
Thank
Yes, he
you.
is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's a good, I'm telling you, it's a good show. I cry every week. I cry every week.
I'm not checking that out. I'm not checking that out. I'm not doing it.
Lewis is with me. Lewis, right? You know it?
I cry a lot when I watch that show. mostly because the black guy's getting reacquainted with his dad.
Right.
Must be fucking
Oh,
nice.
that's amazing too. No, it's really, I like the show. So
I thought you were crying every day when your wife comes home and goes, "Man, I couldn't get to the store again today."
Mew Mew.
Fifth Avenue shut down once again.
Once again.
Oak Island rules. I started by watching a documentary on it, and then I jumped right in. I'm almost done with season 1 already. I will be done with the entire one of the new episodes. Like they just started
Sunday,
up.
it was a teaser the other night.
And that's the 4th season.
Yeah, I think so.
I
yeah.
will be up to the 4th season by this time next week.
But it's really awesome.
I fucking love it.
Yeah. You know,
with the money pit.
Wait till you get to the
and the 10X and the swamp that they're draining. And
the legend. 6 people have died, and the legend says another person has to die before you find out.
And
what
you know
it
what
is.
season started 2 days ago.
Really?
Thank you. See,
And you know it's going to be the old man that lives on the island. It's a 90-year-old
Blankenship.
Oh yes, thank you. I forgot his name already.
I think it's
One-eyed
Dan
Willie.
Blankenship. It's One-Eyed Willie.
Goonies.
One-Eyed Willie.
I love it though.
No, it's really because how. Yeah, there's just enough that I'm telling you, I hate it because I know it's Al Capone's fault. But at the same time, when they pull up an actual fact or they carbon date something, then I'm like, oh, fuck, okay. The science in me goes, I can't deny the fact that there's no coconuts within fucking 8,000 miles of here. How'd they find fucking coconuts?
I just got past the coconut fiber episode where they carbon dated it to the 14th century or something like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I'm still, we were talking about this yesterday. I'm still thinking they might be just dropping things around the island.
I love that when you said that. Yes. Right. While we're digging holes, somebody walks by. It's like Shawshank.
Right.
You just fucking run the dirt out of the bottom of your pants. just put the coconut fibers, just shake them down out of your Levi's. Everything will be okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to go to Del Frisco's.
Tonight?
Now.
All right. We can end early.
No,
we did
he's
enough.
back.
We did
They have
enough.
a great lemon cake.
No, do they really?
Just don't throw it on the walls.
I've never had. Who did that? Who did that?
Our old boss.
Our old
Yeah.
boss took us all out to dinner, and
What's
then
his name?
And then decided to just throw desserts all over the place. They gave us a private room downstairs, a beautiful private room.
Yeah, we were in one of their fancy old-fashioned rooms where you had glass walls that were partitioned to see their wine
Their
reserves.
wine cellar, or whatever.
And he decided to huck cake as hard as he can
Cheesecake.
into the glass.
Where's he working now?
I don't know.
Abercrombie and Fitch. Folding t-shirts.
Lewis's wife.
Now he wishes he was with Lewis's wife at Mew Mew. I hope he's fucking sweeping up at the back room of fucking.
No, you would love
J.
this
Crew.
guy. You would love Tim.
No, I
Sabian.
don't like him if he threw fucking food.
No,
I'm not a food thrower.
I felt bad. No, I agree with you there because I felt bad for like the waiters and the waitresses because they were looking like really.
Well, that's what I mean,
really.
right, exactly.
I know
There's
we're gonna
no
do well
cause.
and get a nice
Sure.
tip here, but fuck you for
Yeah,
throwing the
I gotta do
cheesecake
this
on the
right.
glass
Exactly.
walls.
Somebody didn't pay enough attention to you as a child.
Yeah. Anyway,
Fucking throw some lemon cake.
I love Oak Island. Thank you for that.
Hi.
Thank you for that. That is that's going to keep me busy for a while.
So, do you really now being you?
Right.
Do you really? Where are you? Do you think they're going to find something, or do you think they're
Oh, hell
tricking?
no.
Do you think they're tricking?
What do you mean?
Tricking. You just said your theory is they're sprinkling shit.
I think there might. No, I mean I'm joking about that. I think there's something there.
Huh?
But I don't know how they're going to ever get to it. I know because like they said in one of the episodes, that could be like to throw everybody off, and there's nothing there.
If they're right about the booby trap theory,
Right.
then you're never going to get anything. But I don't see how they could. If
And
the
I
booby
understand-
trap theory is correct, it is an engineering marvel. But then so are the pyramids. So I don't understand how.
What with the water flowing in?
Yeah, the whole. It seems like they dug more tunnels to protect whatever fictitiously they're hiding. That project is more elaborate than the goddamn burying the secret thing itself.
For the people that don't know about Oak Island, there's a money pit that was found in 1790 by kids, and they've been digging this thing forever. And supposedly, I forgot what year, but people came really close. And then
65 is when the guy
was it
went in there.
1965 when they got really close?
No,
I think it was-
after 65 was when the story it was in Reader's Digest, and then
I think it was before 65.
yeah, they found
Okay.
some things. I think,
But they got so close, they kept digging, and then that hit the water tunnels that they put in place to fill up this whole
booby
thing
trap it, yes.
to anyone that was getting close to possibly whatever's
Exactly.
buried there. No, I believe in that.
It's like Indiana Jones and the big fucking ball coming down after you.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
one
I'm
of
way
those.
behind on the show, but it's a man-made cove. So they obviously dug
That part, yes,
They
yes.
dug all their tunnels and then filled in the cove, right? That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. It's fascinating.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
I'm
I wish
loving
I
it.
had better things to do with my time.
I'm loving it. I'm sure I'll be disappointed by the end of it.
Me too. No, I
whatever.
said from the beginning I'm mad because it's fucking Geraldo.
Yeah.
It's totally goddamn Geraldo.
All right.
So
I was going to play Leon Russell for you, but then you were stuck walking.
which
here.
one?
I was going to play.
Tightrope?
I was going to play Dylan's. He does a great cover
Ooh,
of
yeah.
Hard.
Yes, he does. Hard Rain.
Hard
Yeah,
Rain.
Yes, he does.
And then I'm like, I'm going to waste this song. So then I started with Wolf Mother, Joker and the Thief.
Classic.
So
Somebody
which has that 70s feel.
And we were at the same show, and we didn't know that. I knew you a little bit then, and we were at the same show at Irving Plaza for Wolf Mother.
Really?
Yeah, when they did an industry night, like it's hard to get a ticket for. And
did you see me there?
No, you and I were sitting in here one day after the show, and we were talking about Wolf Mother, and all of a sudden you went, "I think I was at that fucking show," and I'm like, "Me too."
I think I pissed off my Philly family because my brother-in-law was.
Yes, I remember that story. Yes,
he was graduating, and they had a huge graduation party going on. But I had this whole Wolf Mother thing. I was obsessed with them, and then I got the call that I could go to this special show. There was only 500 people there, 400,
exactly.
whatever it was.
No, my second ex-wife got me in because she was working here at the time,
and I was like, "Come on, we got to go. We celebrated enough, man. Wolf Mother's starting in like 2 hours." And I remember people down there really kind of pissed off that I left early. And took my now wife. I'm like, we're out. We got to do this.
Yeah.
I mean, it's wonderful. Your brother graduated high school, but everyone graduates high school for the most part.
Well, not where I'm from, but
I personally never thought it was special that I graduated high school.
Well, yeah, I did.
And then the people that don't graduate high school, a bunch of years go by, and they graduate high school. They figure it out, usually.
Whatever.
So
that
I don't look like
show.
But I wouldn't blow off like his wedding for Wolf Mother. But yeah, high school graduation, come on.
Okay,
dude, I'm the worst
in rock and roll. I'm way worse than you.
No, you might be.
I am.
We have talked about this.
No, I'll say no to. My favorite thing is saying no. I
said no. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad.
No, you should say no more. You have children. You have the ultimate excuse to say no.
Well, see, there's an age difference between me and my wife. So my side of the family, I did it. I went to everything. So now I'm to the point on my side of the family, like the no is expected because you pretty much did the important ones.
Sometimes the Henleys will go 2 or 3 years and I don't even know I'm alive.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, good for you.
And they don't care. They like it. They know that's me. And so every night, have anybody heard from Vic?
I got kids though, and now the kids.
I don't.
And the kids love their cousins and stuff. So that, and I love everyone down there. But I'm like I'm a loner.
I feel bad for my nieces because that's who I'll actually answer to every now and then. If one of them calls me, I call them back a video line. I'm like, everything's fine. I'm okay. You know?
I don't like socializing. I love everyone down there, but I'm kind of a loner. I'd rather take my fishing pole and just go fish by myself.
No, right. I would rather dance naked in my apartment to fucking Leon.
So you get it. This is the only time I'm not a loner. And then after this, I shut down for the rest of the day.
So Warren Zevon, Splendid Isolation. I want to live alone in the desert. I want to be like Georgia O'Keeffe. I want to live on the Upper East Side and never go down to the street.
Wow. That's a wonderful lyric.
That's fucking perfect.
But anyway, so we were at the same Wolf Mother show.
Yes. And those guys,
it was
man.
Amazing.
Yeah, I know. It was really, really good.
I was disappointed in those guys because then
nothing happened, right?
They fell apart.
Yeah.
That first album was amazing.
They got mad. Somebody started fighting.
And then they went away for years, and then they popped back up. I lost touch. I was going to be a super fan of those guys.
They were young, though, I think.
Yeah. And where were they from?
Australia, yeah. But they were, I think it's the old...
early 20s tops.
Yeah, right. Like the other fucking, wait till tomorrow. That whole, I was almost Stone Temple Pilots. I ruined.
Are you talking Days of the New?
No, it's the Australian fucking...
Silverchair.
Thank you. Right. It was like, they were actually 14, 15 or something, but I think Wolf Mother was, like 21, 22. But the kids started fighting. They couldn't keep it together. But
Silverchair was pretty damn good. They had that one song, Tomorrow.
Yeah, that whole record, that whole debut record. They were listening to Stone Temple Pilots and Days of the New and all the Pearl Jam and shit, and they're like, down in Australia going, we're teenagers, we can fucking do this. And that's why it sounds...
And no one's going to be mad if it sounds like we're ripping off Pearl Jam because we're 14 years old.
Yeah, exactly. And it was really good.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. So... All right, Trump's got this city and
fuck him. Fuck that son of a bitch.
I have an update for you if you want.
Yeah, we can't go outside now.
No, on something we just talked about.
We can't go to Del Frisco's. Tito's.
Yes.
See?
Mysteriously, they found the package and it was just delivered to Roland.
What?
Yeah.
See, Howard. I called him out and fucking came in, didn't it? Sometimes fucking bullies give in.
It just arrived. It's in Roland's desk right now.
That's the same shit that happened. We weren't here yet, and I left my cell phone in the bathroom. And,
Oh, yeah, I remember
and
that.
I went back a mere minute later and it was gone. I'm like, seriously, someone here has my fucking cell phone. And then when word got around that we're checking security cameras, it just mysteriously showed right back up again.
No harm, no foul.
No harm, no foul. And by the way, while we're talking about it, fuck Duck Dynasty.
Yeah, that dude, man,
Fuck Willie Robertson.
I like the dad because he was Bradshaw's backup at La Tech, but just for that angle.
What
but, no, they're a bunch of fucking whatever.
Fuck Duck Dynasty.
Yeah,
I guess their run is going to end on A&E. We had Willie Robertson in here. We're talking about fishing. I was trying to make that whole thing work.
He gave you nothing?
And he goes, we got a big announcement tomorrow, and I was trying to get it out of him. You had to wait, a few hours to say that the show was ending?
We're not going to have to listen to your hillbilly shit anymore.
I guess we're not good enough for the big announcement that the show's ending. All
right.
So fuck Duck Dynasty.
You got to call David Duke and get on the fucking priority list.
Man. Did you see Hillary last night?
Clinton?
Yeah.
I thought you meant Swank. Yeah, I was watching
Swank?
$1 Million Baby. No, what did Hillary say?
She, no, I don't even know what she said.
She just made an appearance.
She made her first appearance after the election, post-election appearance. And she came out with no makeup and shitty, greasy hair.
I like it.
She talked about it a little bit, but it was the same along the lines as her concession speech.
She should grow a beard and get fat like Al Gore. Just let it all go.
Grow like a David Letterman beard.
Yeah, exactly.
She probably could do that, right?
Absolutely.
But that's calculator, right? Coming out with no makeup and the greasy hair.
Go back to Smith College and teach fucking English literature, and that's what you ought to do. If you're following suit, I think she should be. I think it's Smith College.
That she went to?
Maybe.
I'm going to challenge you on that.
It's a girls' school in Massachusetts.
I rarely get one.
What is it? What is it? Tell me.
I'm going. Oh shit! I think I might have forgot it.
I like it.
Wellesley.
It is. You're right.
Should have did 10,000.
It is. You're right.
Yeah.
I owe you $10,000.
Vic Henley's got me well over 100 times. I think that's only the second time I've gotten you.
So I didn't matter.
With trivia.
Nah.
So. What else? I don't really have much.
Did she say anything relevant, or do you know you didn't?
Same stuff that she's been saying.
She looked kind of like
disheveled.
She looked.
You're really chatty today, Paul.
Yeah, what's up with you, Paul?
He's coming out of his shell.
No shit. She looked all right. What are you gonna do? But it's so calculated that she came out for her first thing.
Look
after
drunk.
losing an election and with no makeup.
Be
her hair not
hungover.
done.
Yeah, look fine. That's fine.
I think she wants people to feel sorry for her.
Well, nobody's ever.
Which I did last week, and I got everyone fucking.
Nobody's gonna feel sorry for her ever.
I did.
Yeah, I did.
And then I got a beating for it.
No, I know.
I said, as a human, don't you feel sorry for her? Because she spent her whole life trying to become the president,
Sure.
and she lost to a guy that has no fucking experience.
Well, you didn't win.
That came out of nowhere.
Fine, but you didn't win head cheerleader. Who gives a fuck?
So as a human, I felt bad for another human being, yes. And then they're like, fuck you, crooked Hillary. Then they're just reciting talking points that they see on their Facebook page from other assholes.
I think she should be fucking holding a bottle of Jack Daniels and just have drool on her chin if you really want to embrace it. If you really want to prove that you got hot sauce in your purse, then let me see you just fucking walk around with a pint of Jack in your hand for the next 6 months going, really? I used to believe too. And just fucking...
That would be awesome.
Yeah, it would be the greatest thing in the world.
I'm a man just like you.
Yes, it would be the great. That would be as good as Trump changing "Hail to the Chief" to the fucking Oompa Loompa song from Willy Wonka.
Right.
That ain't gonna happen either.
I think she could have walked on the set of The Walking Dead, though. She kind of had that zombie look to her.
That'd be good.
She had the zombie-ish makeup, like the first stage of the zombie makeup before they really go in and make you look like a zombie.
No, that's what.
What community would she have been a part of?
Huh?
What Walking Dead community would she have been
That's
a part
a really
of?
good question, Paul. There's a couple to choose from, obviously. I would go
The Sanctuary, Terminus.
I don't know anything.
not Terminus.
I don't care about that.
I would probably go with Sanctuary.
See, y'all lost me. I don't know.
You don't know The Walking Dead?
Fuck
It's
no,
the
I'm not a
best show
zombie.
on fucking TV,
no, it's
bro.
not. No, it's not. No, and neither is Game of Thrones. so fuck both those pile of shit shows.
That's a show I haven't watched.
If you're going to go zombie, you got to go Shaun of the Dead. And then that's it. That's my only zombie. 28 Days.
28 Days was good.
20 Days Later is not awful, but Shaun of the Dead, that's it for me. Fuck you. Zombie vampire, I didn't give a shit about any of that. Yeah. I'll jump back on the roll-offs and the little people. If we're going to consider the freak show aspect. If we're going zombie vampire, little people.
Do you think they're going to sell the farm?
I hope not.
You think Jeremy and Zach are going to step up and take over the farm? What's going to happen there?
If all that we hold holy is right in this world, they will not.
Is Amy going to get the stick out of her ass and allow the farm to stay in the family?
You know, you can't tear it all down just because of your own selfish pride, Amy.
Who cares that your ex-husband is marching whores into the trailer a mere 200 yards from the house you built with him? You got to keep the farm, the family.
You can't lose the farm. Call Willie Nelson. Let's go. Neil Young. Get somebody on board.
And Amy, it's okay. I think it'll be. Well, no, she's religious, right?
Yeah.
So you can't lick the puss if you're religious.
She won't admit it.
I think she wants to lick the puss.
Yeah. She won't say so.
No, but
it's okay.
I have a feeling she wants to lick some puss.
She's got to do the. There was a Christian blogger that just started dating Abby Wambach, and so she shocked a lot of people with her thing.
Right.
But, she had a best-selling book about. Our marriage is wonderful, and then they got a divorce, and then this was the greatest divorce ever, and she's all super positive. So, if you can spin it and find a way to spin it, maybe Amy, maybe there's hope for Amy. Maybe Abby can meet. Abby Wambach's taken, but maybe Amy. In
our household, when we're watching Little People, Big World, and Amy gets together with the gals.
Me, I am. That's right.
When Amy gets together with the gals, we have noticed in our household that she seems much happier.
Thrilled. I've seen that episode. She's ecstatic, and he's jealous. And just to your point, he is actually. Now I know it's editing, but he is actually jealous. Like, I know there's some shit going on here. That wasn't just girls' fun. That was too much girls' fun going on. That was Adam and Eve. Somebody call a website.
Oh God, why do I like that dumb show?
I got you on Oak Island now. So.
What's the Trump bet?
What do you mean?
Did we have a Trump bet? Let me
you
say.
And Eric did earlier.
Oh, Tom on Long Island. Go ahead, Tom.
Hey, what up, fellas? How you doing? Love the show.
Hey, man. Thanks. Tom.
Yeah, man, sure. So this guy on Twitter, he's a big Republican pundit. He's been on CNN and MSNBC a couple times. He put this thing out that said, "Anybody want to bet me $1,000 that Trump will lose?" And somebody took the bet, but said, "I want odds. You got to give me odds." So the guy gave him 10-1 odds.
Right.
So the guy on the other end sent him $1,000, saying that if Trump loses, you get the $1,000. Trump wins, so the guy's like, "Hey, where's my 10 grand?" The guy blocks him on Twitter, and now he's blocked anybody who even says anything to him about it. And but if you look up just Trump bet 10 grand, some will pop up about the guy. There's a whole big video.
Oh shit!
The guy who won the bet.
Right.
This guy put out a 5-minute video, all well produced, explaining the whole thing. It's definitely worth checking out.
He's welching. You're saying he's welching on the other 9 grand.
Well, I mean, it's just like the celebrities that aren't going to leave America.
Well, what happens? The guy put up $1,000 into the pot, and then the guy who lost is supposed to pay the other guy 10 grand, and he never put it up.
There are things.
Check it out.
There are things celebrities do. One of them is if blah blah wins, I'm leaving the country, and then the press picks it up, and they get press for their celebrity. It's done probably through their publicist or whatever. Or the one every once in a while, a celebrity will leave a giant tip.
Yeah.
That's another one that is so fucking fake. And then that person just happens to call the New York Post. Oh, my God, I can't believe.
Amy Schumer did, for real, she did tip 1,000 at Hamilton. I do know that one was real, though. I just happen to know that one is. No, I just know that one's real.
Yeah, but I also know that I think a bunch of celebrities do that knowing they could get a quick shot in the press.
I think it's funnier when they don't want to pay, is my favorite one. I've had, in comedy and stuff, I've had like a lot of really cool comedy club managers around America going, and this motherfucker's making $27 million a year and wanted me to buy him a bottle of Dom. And got mad and got indignant about it. Don't you know who I am? Yeah, I know you're making $27 million a year. You can fucking pay the $300 tab, dick.
Oak Island info, one of the brothers is wealthy. We know that.
Somebody's got a whole bunch of money that they keep luring into this.
Marty and Rick?
Yeah, they're Langener from Michigan.
Is it Rick and Marty? Yeah,
yeah.
Huh?
Rick and Morty.
Morty?
I don't know if it's.
Is it?
I think it's Marty.
That's a different show.
Jesus, it's Marty. One of them did well in the oil business.
Lagina.
And this was their childhood dream. They got into this whole Oak Island thing when they read an article in Reader's Digest back in 1965-ish. And the one is really wealthy, so he's like, fuck it. If you could show me some proof that there might be something on this island, then I'll fund this whole thing for us.
He's the reluctant brother. The reluctant brother's always cussing him out for dragging me. And he's like us now with the show.
Yeah.
He's like, goddamn you for dragging me into this.
Exactly.
And now they've spent 30 goddamn years of their lives. They own the whole island, I think, pretty much.
They bought most of the island 6 years ago.
There was one dude, there was an old dude, you hadn't got to this part yet. There's an old dude that he owned the 5 or 6 plots that, and then there was a feud between him and the Dan Blankenship guy.
Oh,
so
shit.
Yeah, you got to wait till you get to their.
Well, they talked about that a little bit.
It's like you and Ant. It's like we have to reunite to find the gold. So they got back together.
Are they getting on the phone every once in a while?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
They brought him. You'll see him on the show.
Yeah.
It's right.
Every couple of weeks, they're
he's totally
doing
there.
a phone call.
Right, Norton is right there, and Ant's right there, and everything is all
everything is fine. All right. This is good. Let me say hi to James in Maryland as we head toward the first break here. James, what's up?
Hey, how's it going?
We're doing it. What do you got?
I got Allman Brothers. They got a song called Mountain Jam.
Oh, yeah.
First there is a
Jam.
mountain.
You're right.
Yeah, right. Live from the Ludlow Garage is my favorite version of that. That's in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Thank you. Off Eat a Peach, I think it's the whole second side. It's 33 minutes.
But on Ludlow Garage, it might be even longer. But it's, Mountain Jam.
I guess I was talking more of studio cuts.
Yeah, because that's no folk
live,
song.
Forget it. People could go just, forever with their stuff.
Yeah.
But Mountain Jam, 33 minutes, 42 seconds off Eat a Peach.
I'm telling you, go for the Ludlow Garage version.
I don't know if I ever really liked Mountain Jam.
Yeah. No, it's all right.
I don't hate it. But I'll put it on in the background and whatever. All right, Vic, what do we got today? What are you promoting besides
nothing? I'm canceling all my work. I'm taking the boys to Del Frisco, and then I'm going to see Blackberry Smoke tomorrow night.
Oh, right.
So apparently, I'm going to have to leave 4 fucking hours before the show to get there on time.
It's ridiculous.
So no, it's
you can walk to the Beacon Theater from here, though. Blackberry Smoke is coming in tomorrow to perform 2 or 3 songs for us. I can't wait. You're coming back tomorrow for that,
I'm not supposed to be here today because I'm supposed to be home listening to that, so I would be up on my knowledge.
Oh, right. That don't matter. And Florentine's coming in tomorrow because he was the one that turned me out to Blackberry Smoke. And SiriusXM Outlaw Country presents Blackberry Smoke with special guest Jesse Dayton at the Beacon Theater this Friday. Tomorrow night, you could get tickets for up to 44% off using promo code SiriusXM at Ticketmaster.com. I'm telling you, it's going to be a great show. I'm not really sure if I could go, and I'm fucking pissed.
You're going fishing.
I kind of want to go fishing.
Don't even tease it. You should.
My fishing buddy just he sent me a picture of a bluefish that is just ridiculous. I've never seen a bigger bluefish caught off the beach.
You were showing me they're literally jumping out of the ocean.
The bunker, yeah.
My brother Mike Henley, the fisherman, would slap you in the goddamn face if you don't go fishing.
It's pretty much the last weekend. I mean,
I'm telling you,
we're at the end of the season.
Don't make me
now,
call Mike Henley on you.
Yeah.
You do not want to. Nobody wants to meet either one of the Henley brothers. You do not want to meet Mike Henley.
Okay, good.
Go fishing. Trust me.
These fish are just fleeing the area.
You showed me the picture.
And moving and moving south. So this is pretty much it. This weekend, maybe next weekend.
The hillbilly and me went, God damn, that's a hog. The picture you showed me, I'm like, that's a fucking sea hog you were holding there in your...
No, it's not. I wish it was me. It was
not your buddy.
It's my fishing buddy, an older guy that I love out there. He's a dentist that retired, and I got to ask him if I could post his picture on my Instagram, Opie Radio on Instagram. But it's a huge fish. How many pounds do you think that is? If you had a guess.
I don't know. I would defer to the fishermen in my family, which
that is just ridiculous.
Yeah, that's got to be a fucking 5-6 pounds. That's
5 or 6 pounds
more.
That's at least I would guess 20 pounds.
That's what I'm saying. That's
okay.
I don't know. I would defer to. If you want me to call my brother during the break, we can get Mike Henley on the phone. And discuss all things fish.
He wrote me. I didn't even see this text. He says about 20 pounds.
See?
Spit up bunker on beach.
Right. That's how accurate I am, by the way, with everything in my life. I said 5 or 6, and it's 20. So.
Oh, look what he did. When he got it on the beach, it spit up an actual bunker because he's.
Oh, fuck! It was eating one, right?
He was eating one, and then my buddy caught it with the lure.
You got to go fishing.
Yeah, he says it was about 20 pounds. That's ridiculous for a bluefish off
I like
the beach.
music. I'm not a hunter or a fisher, but you know.
Yeah,
and neither one of those are words.
It's
I'm not
a tough
hunter
call.
or a fisher, but no, you got to go.
This
fishing.
one's a tough call, though. I'm telling you,
go fishing.
Tough call. I've listened to so much Blackberry Smoke in the last 2-3 weeks.
I'll call Mike and ask him what you should do because nobody likes music. I mean, you're going to get a combo of my passion for music and your passion for fishing.
Right.
So I should call Mike and ask him what you should do.
Well, I could listen to Like an Arrow as I'm fishing.
As you're fishing,
and they have a lot of live stuff.
There you go.
Blackberry Smoke,
and you don't have. It's not lake fishing. You don't have to worry about the music scaring the fish. You can be loud.
Oh, I got the pods.
You can be loud, right?
I got the pods.
I'd fucking go old school. Find a boom box and sit out there.
Not a bad idea.
No, find a goddamn boom box and sit out there and do some casts.
Waiting for the thunder. All right, and Vic, where are you going to be soon?
Nowhere in life ever.
Good for you.
I'm stopping altogether.
Good for you. After Del Frisco, it's over?
Yes, we're going to Del Frisco's, and then that's it. I'm done.
I think I want to do the rest of the show from outside, Eric.
Okay.
No.
Why? You don't want to do that?
No, whatever. I don't care. I'm joking.
And then have, like,
I got to figure out
smattering of fans show
I got to
up?
figure out who's going to call me. I got to figure out who I can call to take my place at work later. They're going to be very angry.
All right, get on that.
So, yeah, I can do that.
All right, we'll take a break. I don't even know what we got planned today. Everyone pretty much said no, but I'm
Yeah, where's Sherrod?
I'm good. I'm good with Vic, so we're good. What else do we have to promote?
Your podcast for this week?
I don't know what it is.
It's when we had Tig Notaro in studio with Bonnie McFarlane and Judy Gold.
There you go.
And then a mashup compilation of Joe DeRosa versus Ed from Philly.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That'll be nice. Go to iTunes for the Opie Radio podcast.
iTunes, Google Play, leave a review.
And I put up another Larry video up on my YouTube channel. People fucking hate the videos.
You know what
But
we should
Hate the videos or they hate Larry?
I don't know. I think they hate the videos, but fuck them. I love taping Larry and putting it up on my YouTube. I'm going to have a huge montage video soon of Larry.
We should put up, Sherrod and I did a short film with Ted Alexandro called Horace and Huey. It's 11 minutes. We should put that on the channel. I never brag on anything ever. This is one of the coolest things I've ever been a part of.
If you want, I'll put it up there. Where is it?
It's on, I guess it's on maybe, I don't know, it's Huey, Huey, Horace and Huey. It was on, Ted did it. It's nobody, that right there, 11 minutes. Put that on his channel. That's fucking really, that's a really cool thing that I got to do a million years ago. It's a fake documentary about the first white ventriloquist that used a black dummy.
And you're proud of it.
I don't tell anybody to go see anything I've ever done. This is one of the coolest things I've ever done.
You're terrible at promoting yourself.
No, and I like this. I hate everything, and I really like this a lot.
All right,
and when you were saying the channel the other day, I'm like, all right, I would actually tell him to put this on there because I think this is funny.
We'll put it up on my YouTube channel, Opie Radio. We're almost at 100,000 subscribers, and then I'll stop promoting the channel for a while.
All right.
We're getting very close, though. Thank you. All right, we're going to take a quick break. You stay right there. I like the angry, mean Vic Henley.
I like you fired up, man.
Well,
Sam Morril in studio. He came in here because traffic is a nightmare because of this Trump thing.
Oh shit!
I barely made
on
the
Fifth
show.
Avenue?
Yeah,
it's everywhere because now it's affecting all of Manhattan because it's pushing the traffic outward. And I got here maybe 5 minutes before the show started. He got here, I don't know, 5-10 minutes after the show started.
Yeah.
So he was fired up, yelling and screaming and just saying "fuck you" to pretty much everybody.
Well, I'm telling you, the New Yorker in me, you can't fucking dick around with our city.
Just be a lazy activist. Just put it on Twitter or something. Enough of this doing shit. It's 2016, you know?
I'm glad now I don't have to talk as much.
Well, I know, I get it. Like, I understand being mad at the outcome, but like, just don't fuck up traffic. That's all we have here.
That's what I was
getting from point A to point B.
But this one's not the protesters.
What is it?
We got a lot of high-profile people coming in that are interviewing for for posts or whatever in a Trump presidency. So I think it's worse than usual.
Chris Christie needs his own lane just to get his big ass somewhere. So that's 57th Street right there.
Christie,
you got
Christie was showing the fucking door.
I'm sorry, bad joke.
Wow, I mean they threw him right through a wall like that commercial. Oh fuck.
Hey, Kool-Aid.
thank
Why
you.
not everyone's pissed off about
man.
everyone's pissed off about Bannon, like he's an anti-Semite. I'm like, I don't fucking know. I don't know. He looks like Ron White a little bit though. doesn't he? Holy shit. He looks a lot like him.
I should.
He also
I should ask Ron
I'm
how he
also like
feels
the-
about that. I'm going to send him a text.
Wow.
Right now.
I forgot you know him.
No,
Let me jump
I'm
in.
going to send him a text.
Let me jump
See what
in
he
with the
says.
Bannon thing for a second. These guys reminded me. They go, you've run into him a million times. He used to do a show here,
Really?
and we've run into him a million times in the hallway. And he couldn't have been nicer. He was just a nice guy. I never had an actual real conversation with him except nod when we were peeing next to each other in the bathroom. But
That's a good thing that I don't look like a Jew really. So like I look like Middle Easternish, you know. So people they can't always tell.
Yeah.
So they could hate Jews and just shake my hand and have a great conversation with me. You know? It's just a nice time.
People hear my accent and I get the same thing. I've been told, well, you know what I mean, and I'm like, damn, get away from me right now in my head. But
I'm also like the most fucking. If you don't like Jews, you're gonna fucking hate me. You know, like once you start talking to me, I complain a lot. You know, like I'm not the guy that's gonna turn shit around.
He is
Are you
whiny.
one of those?
I'll give him that. He is
Sam
whiny.
Morril's
He's
whiny.
whiny. I got on him for being whiny once.
why the fuck are you whiny, man?
It's just in my nature, man. In therapy the other day, my therapist, I was telling him it was already a fucking Jewy start to this sentence. So I was telling my therapist, and I was like, man, I complain a lot, and he actually said like, it's all right, you're Jewish, and I was like, yeah, I'm paying like kind of a lot of money. We can go deeper than ethnic stereotypes, man. You know, like,
Right. But if I said that, I'd be in trouble.
well, you know, it's behind closed doors. That's
Yeah.
But he's a Jew also. He's like super Jew. I go to the therapist that all the comics go to. So
Why?
why? 'Cause
Why do
he
you guys
gets it,
all go
man.
to the same person?
Well, he gives us a discount. He's very good.
Yeah.
He is very good, and he also knows everything about. Like I could be like, I didn't get like this, whatever, and he'll
Right.
be like, yeah, I know what that is.
Yeah, but that guy can write a good book. He
Dude.
can throw everybody
I
under
think he
the
saw
bus.
Richard Lewis.
Really?
That's like the credit as a therapist.
Of
I don't
That
wanna
would
see
be,
comics.
yes.
Of course.
Yes, absolutely. That is the Gold Star Nobel Prize for sure.
My therapist is my mom's therapist.
Really?
Yes. So
That is
so she
fucking
knows.
Freudian.
No, because my mom is.
Oedipus?
Oedipus. That's what I meant. Oedipus. That's what I meant. Holy shit.
My mom is the root of my fucking problems, and this lady knows everything about my mom, so she understands everything as I'm trying to
Whoa.
explain shit.
I brought my
But
mom
she
into
can't-
therapy. I
Huh?
brought my mom to this guy once.
Really?
I brought a girlfriend there. I brought my mom there, and it was fucking uncomfortable. I'm also terrified because comics go to this guy, so I'm like, is like I don't know, Mike Vecchione going to be sitting there as I walk out with my mom? You know?
Right. Oh, you haven't run into other comics waiting?
Oh,
to
I
go
do
in?
all the time. Yeah,
That's funny.
I got in there because of comics. Like, but yeah, we call it the green room instead of the waiting room. You know, there's always a comic in there. We all go to this guy. We all see him.
Now,
But
let me ask you: does that fuck up your comedy going to a therapist, or
No.
or is it something that worries you that it?
look at
it
Bobby
will?
Kelly. It made him much better. He was like one of the first guys to see this guy.
And you think he's a better comic since going to therapy?
Much more.
See, I always thought Bobby was just great.
Yeah,
I
but he's
never-
gotten better. is
Yeah,
my
if,
point.
I'm with Sam. Right. First of all, he's a 9.5.
Yeah.
Going to therapy put him at an 11.
Right.
He
He's fucking funny.
Yeah, really. And talking about that.
and he talks about real shit.
yeah,
too.
I don't know if he would have ever addressed a lot of that stuff until he did that. I agree.
And he
with you
now
totally,
shows
Sam.
his girly side on stage.
It's perfect. No, he's
shows a little like
absolutely
girly
right.
side.
Like I said, he
shows
was-
them titties.
I was so close to texting Bobby and I was going to say, really, are you blowing me off with my new fucking show? But he's coming in Monday. So.
Oh, good. There you go.
Well, but one more day went by, then I would have made that uncomfortable text, and I would have been wrong.
You're so girly.
He's been at the doctor's for a while.
Right. You're very.
Yeah, what's
girly.
going on with him and with the
I
doctors?
don't know, but he loves
said-
posting it.
He said he's 4 weeks in. Is he trying to lose weight?
I don't know.
I hope.
I
hope.
heard-
You know,
I saw a post-
he brings Stavros on the road, this young comic, and Stavros is like he looks exactly like Bobby. It's like you don't fucking bring a guy. You don't bring a guy with your physique if you're trying to lose weight.
It looks like so.
Hey, what do you want to eat? Everything. Everything I want to eat.
It's like Stavros came out of Bobby.
He's like Stavros kind of looks like the baby on that dinosaur show.
Oh wow! Yeah. There you go. I don't know what's going on. It said Bobby on his Instagram said 4 weeks in. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Is he trying to lose weight? Look right there. Everything's good.
I
Heading into
think
week
I think
4.
they are I think they're getting better. I think because they both want to lose weight.
Yeah. All right. So it's not protesters that are fucking up the traffic. It's just the fact that Trump wants to stay in New York for his presidency.
Yeah, he wants to live in Trump
spend a
Tower.
lot of fucking time here.
I didn't realize that is a problem.
And the city doesn't know what to do. They're shutting more and more things down because, love him or hate him, he's the leader of the free world. You can't fuck around with this shit.
And also, like, in honesty, and this is a big leap, but if I were president, I would want to live here. Fucking DC sucks. It's good to visit, but like, I was in DC over the weekend. I had a great time, but I wouldn't want to live there.
That's your punishment for winning the office. Then you are fucking exiled to
You got to
DC.
live in an awesome house.
Yes, we're
1600.
Yes, your punishment is we're making you move to Pennsylvania.
DC
Avenue.
doesn't suck. I love going there, but like, you know what I mean. Compared to New York,
I like Georgetown and I
Chocolate
like
City,
around,
baby.
I do. I
Chocolate
take that
City.
back. It doesn't
It's the
suck.
nation's capital. It's Washington D.C. Gil Scott Heron.
But when Trump went and visited the White House, he's one of the only people that could walk around that and go, this is okay. And then when he saw his living quarters, he probably in his mind was like, fuck this. Do you understand how I live in New York?
Yeah, he lives like Joan Rivers did.
Right.
Those big throne chairs.
Everything gold plated.
Unacceptable, right?
Perfect reference.
Yeah.
If you've ever seen
the
Joan Rivers,
documentary?
yes, exactly. Which is outstanding, by the way.
Yeah, amazing. With her index cards.
So good,
dude.
so good.
Joan
How many
Rivers
jokes
rock.
did she have on file?
Yeah, look at those
Hundreds
chairs.
of thousands.
Creepy. Yeah, but Trump lives like a king. He has gold-plated everything. Really, just
Mike Pence really has that Lego Man haircut on lock. Look at that.
It is. You're right. He does
nailed
have
it.
Yeah.
Well said, Sam.
Trump has a lot of tacky stuff in his apartment.
Yes.
Very tacky.
Puerto Rican people walk out of Trump Tower and go, "That's some tacky shit." That's how tacky. That's my act from 1983.
I like it. Well, we got to talk about Shelley Duvall. Oh, wow.
happened?
There's a video.
I was going to say I didn't know either, Sam. That was my next
Shelley
question.
Duvall claims Robin
ooh.
Williams has become a shapeshifter in troubling Dr. Phil interview.
A shapeshifter?
A shape. She believes.
Who's Shelley Duvall?
Yeah, she shifted her shape as well. Yes, she
Damn.
did. You got to hear this. It's a quick clip.
She looks like she looks like the maid in like a 80s comedy, like if they redid the Brady Bunch there,
So you're telling me she's gone Margot Kidder.
Yeah, she's nuts.
Yeah.
She's gained a lot of weight,
Oh,
and she
no.
believes Robin Williams is alive, and she's going to be on Dr. Phil. Let's,
Daughter's already boycotted.
Talking about this.
what are you saying there, Paulie?
The trailer for the episode was released today, and her daughter's already trying to boycott the interview, saying that they took advantage of her.
a crazy
sad.
person. They took advantage of a crazy person.
No, of course Dr. Phil takes advantage
Sure,
of people.
of course.
Fuck that guy.
TLC has a whole network of that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of think Dr. Phil makes some good points, man. It's better to come from a broken home than to live in one. That guy's a good guy.
No, he is a good. No, he actually.
I'm completely. He's a fucking idiot.
No, he's actually a good guy. I'm telling you.
he?
Yeah, his son
You
is
know him?
lovely. Yes, I know him a little.
What
but
do you mean he's a good guy?
He's a good guy.
I can't shit anyone. He knows Ron White. He knows Dr.
No,
Phil.
Ron,
Nick knows
you know what
everybody.
comes-
I love Ron White's comedy, obviously.
Ron White, Dr. Phil's son, Jay McGraw, performed the ceremony at Ron's wedding 3 years
Are you
ago.
serious?
Yes, and
Oh, my God.
Dr. Phil was at the back.
You
All right,
guys
so you
are
gotta
fucking
say he's a good
incestuous.
guy.
He's Dr. Phil.
Now
fucking-
you're just saying he's a good guy.
No, because they
I'm
did
reading
the-
between the lines.
No, they did the Irish
If
exit.
you could say Howard Stern stole our Tito vodka, I could say you're making that shit up.
He did. It was where
The
is
theme of this show,
Have
by
we
the way,
seen it?
is "fuck you" in general.
Okay.
because we both
I like the
are
anger.
frazzled. We're
I'm
both
into it.
frazzled from
You got
the
me on like the
traffic.
one day I'm in a good mood ever.
We're trying to
the one
ruin
day
it
I'm
for him.
upbeat.
And your boy died, Leonard Cohen. How can
I
you be in a good
know.
mood?
Well, you listen to his music, it gives you. I went to the Knicks game last night, floor seats, and I got a pound from Porzingis. So that
Really?
that put me like in a fucking spiral of happiness.
No, I know he loves it. We got friendlier because we were
talked
talking
Knicks a
about.
lot.
Yeah, we were talking Knicks.
We'd be at like the comic strip and the game would
Yes,
be on, and
absolutely.
we complain.
Yeah, no, yes.
And he's a bitter Knicks fan. Like he's like I'm delusional and he's hopeful, so it's a good match, you know. But yeah, I was wearing a Porzingis shirt, and no one in the nice seats wears Porzingis out. No one wears like fucking no one they're all in like sweaters or suits or something.
Right.
I'm in a like kid's Porzingis shirt, and he sees it. I'm right behind his seat. I'm like seriously where Vic
One
is.
step, yeah. One step,
and he sees me wearing the shirt during warm-ups, and he smiles pretty big because he sees it there.
Yeah.
And then he kind of sits down and he turns around and just puts a pound out.
Nice.
And then he dropped 35, which is his career high.
He's a beast, man.
Did you see the papers today?
What did they say?
They're already saying, MVP for Porzingis. And I don't know if Carmelo Anthony's going to be able to handle the fact that it's now his fucking team.
Well, it's still Melo's
It's getting
team.
close to it being his team.
But it is, but that's what happens, man. I mean, there was this amazing moment last night where Porzingis is going off, and Melo is a ball, and like the old Melo, the less secure Melo, would have like done some bullshit crossover. Yeah. But Porzingis calls for the ball, and Melo throws it to him. It was symbolic.
Yeah.
It's like passing
Let the big dog eat, baby. Let the big dog eat. Feed him.
The New York papers today basically said it's now his team. Porzingis.
I mean, it's just
and saying something about MVP. I don't know. I mean, we'll see.
He's a matchup nightmare for anyone.
Yes.
He could shoot from the outside.
Guy who could shoot and is athletic, dude.
Right.
He's amazing.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Shelley Duvall.
Oh, sorry.
Dr.
Okay,
Phil.
here we go.
According to Vic Henley, this Dr. Phil is a good guy.
He is a good guy. His wif's
He
lovely.
doesn't prey on the weak or
His
anything.
wife's
Look at
lovely.
this.
His wife drinks Patron. Enough said.
Is he a good
No person who's ever drank tequila. El Chapo, he's a great guy.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
He's preying on this Shelley Duvall. How is he a good guy? All right, let's. I want to see this. Go ahead.
The Shining's Shelley Duvall, from red carpet to near recluse.
I loved Robin Williams. I don't think he's dead.
Where do you think he is?
Shape-shifting.
Do you see him?
Has, yes.
Her unusual beliefs.
The man who's threatening me is the sheriff of Nottingham. I think there's a whirring disc inside me.
And failing health.
I'm very sick. I need help.
Well, that's why I'm here.
All new Dr. Phil.
No, it's not.
Oh, my God. That's
100% not why he's here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Well, this is a very important interview, and I'm glad he's tackled on such a difficult subject.
Does she have her boobs down near her hips? I
Probably.
couldn't tell. I couldn't
think
tell.
so.
I don't know.
She's one of.
It's kind of like a South Park drawing.
Yeah. Oh my God, she's a really really big lady.
Dr. Phil is a terrible. He's a good person.
He's a great guy.
This
He's a
makes him
great
a good
guy.
person.
I love him. He's wonderful. I'm telling you, he's a really good guy.
We got Vic in a corner. Let's keep punching. Let's keep punching.
I mean, he's basically fucking with a human Jabba the Hutt at this point. It's pretty fucked up. And now I feel bad about that line. But come on,
He's trying to help her.
It was pretty hard.
He's
that
trying
line.
to help her.
Is he really trying to help her?
Yes, he is.
All right.
Of course he is.
Okay. Well,
Why do you think he has a show? He's helping people.
Well, all right.
He's helping people on the show.
Okay.
She really was beautiful.
Yeah.
She was in Popeye with Robin Williams. That's where the Robin Williams things come from. She had
Annie Hall. She was in Annie Hall.
She had the fairy tales thing that was like
Shining?
a kids. No, she had a kids thing that was on Showtime where they redid fairy tales for children. She had like a huge successful series. Based on that. Yeah.
Well,
there it is. Fairy tale theater.
She believes in some things.
Well, you know,
The sheriff. What is the sheriff of Nottingham?
That's all we got, by the way. That's just a tease.
That's a very
Dr. Phil wanted to get that fucking.
Sure, get it out.
We don't know the question he asked before Sheriff of Nottingham. You know, that's not fair.
Could have been name your favorite Robin Hood character.
Exactly.
Right.
True, you know.
She is.
All right.
That is Dr. Phil. You're a piece of shit. You are.
He's a really good man. He has a good heart.
He really cares. He's not doing this for ratings.
He's concerned.
He's like, let's help Shelley Duvall.
All right.
The second that interview ended, he was like, all right, great, later.
He goes, I'm here to help you. If he really was going to help, he would turn off the fucking cameras and do it properly.
Right.
He is like, holy shit, the world's got to see what she looks like now.
Well, that's part of his helping. You expose all the the cleansing.
Johnny.
You get the cleansing out.
He is like he kind of looks like he's like a shitty Jeffrey Tambor. That's what he is.
I've always thought that.
Yeah. Because you got to love Jeffrey Tambor.
No, you don't have to love him.
No? Is he a bad dude?
He's fuck Jeffrey Tambor.
Yeah, he's not cool.
Rick, help me out with the.
I don't know.
Jeffrey Tambor.
He has this weird sense of humor where it looks like he's angry and mad at you, but then throws in some like backhanded thing, like almost like John Cleese does, right? So you're like, oh, okay, he's joking, and then he goes too far where all of a sudden that disappears.
Yeah.
And now he needs to lecture you on how much more experienced at life he is and how he's going to teach you things.
And that is how he landed Transparent right there.
Well, that's the problem. He came in for that. And we certainly on this show and every version of this show have had an open mind about things. But I also wanted to keep it kind of funny with the guy. And I was asking him if he looked good as a woman and this and that, you know.
He does.
And he got fucking pissed off.
Why?
Because he's like, you know, this is a very serious topic. We got the clip right here.
That was the second time. The first time he was on. Oh, no, sorry.
I kind of like the guy, to be honest with you.
Great
actor.
And Justice for All. He's outstanding.
Sure. I don't know that one.
He's amazing in Injustice for All, the Pacino film. Yeah, he's crazy. Yeah,
but
that was almost maybe a Best Supporting Actor nominee worthy performance. Now,
I also don't think he likes when he's not the funniest in the room.
Oh, really?
Norton would trade some lines with him, and I don't think he likes to come into a situation where his reputation precedes him.
Right.
So he can be there, and he knows he'll handle the funny, and you just react to him.
Right.
And when you have other people trying to do it with him, he can't handle that.
He's very dry. Paul, try to find a part of this where I could play for Sam Morril and Vic Henley.
Dabney Coleman is a little bit like that.
And I didn't see the show, and then it obviously...
Yeah, I can't take it, dude. But you know what the problem with that show is? Someone told me they like it because it's like a Jewish show.
Yeah.
And it's just these kids, the kids on the show are so fucking unlikable. Every kid on the show, they're like just spoiled, awful kids.
Yeah.
And I can get behind like a Tony Soprano where like I get it.
Right.
But I can't get behind just a shitty kid.
Yeah.
You know? I can't get behind it.
Fair enough. I mean, he came in when no one knew about the show, and then obviously has gone on to win all sorts of stuff.
Sure. Yeah.
And then, you know, and
he's great in it. But
by the end of the interview, I'm like, I'll check out your show. You come back and we'll discuss it some more. But he's blown us off ever since. He saw me in the hallway a couple months ago, and it was really awkward. He turned the corner and saw me, and then it was
we saw him
like,
the day after he won his Emmy this year.
Yeah, I guess. Whatever. Good for him.
From here?
You can watch the.
You found a good part.
Well, yeah, this is when he asks if you saw the show, and then you ask about him.
Okay, all right. I play this for Sam Morril and Vic Henley.
Have you guys seen the show?
No, that's what I want to do.
Is that bad?
No, but no. Anyway,
Rivers,
let's talk.
Virginia.
Yeah, let's
in a realistic way.
Do you look good as a woman?
You know, I'm going to take issue with that. I'm going to tell you why. People don't say to me, you know, when I played Hank Kingsley, did you look good? Or did you look good as
Pause.
Oscar?
I gotta defend myself again. It's a guy question. If you're gonna play a woman, I think you'd want to look good as a woman, right? That's what I was kind of getting at.
I'm with you.
And you're not thinking of that? Like,
yeah, if you're making a gender switch, you're hoping it works out. Right? I mean, that's not a crazy question.
I have to find it, but
I think the problem is he's gotten so into, like, he's probably one of those actors that got so into the character that's like, no, it's like, that's a fucked up question to ask someone.
He's conflicted because he's a comic, so I think as a comic, he would appreciate someone actually asking that. But the problem is,
he's a comedic actor.
Not a comic.
I mean, sorry.
Yeah.
But now the role has given him a tremendous responsibility in the community.
Exactly.
They're all looking
They're
all looking at him like, you got to represent us properly. You know, it's not just a role to him anymore.
Yeah.
I was just trying to have a little fun. And when he found out we didn't see the show, he went, oh. He was like, fuck you guys. Play a little more of this.
The answer is a yes.
Yeah, you looked wonderful.
And it's done in a realistic way. I think it is the finest role I've had in my life.
So that really was a bad question.
It was a shitty question. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
But it's a common question. I mean,
it's common. But
the
it's so
intentions
common.
are good. He's not,
No,
I'm not a sweet guy.
No,
I love Jim Saban to hear that.
Norton. Norton's fucking
intentions are sweet.
Yes, Norton.
Well, you know, the problem is he's
Fucking
talking about it
wonderful.
like you're right about the responsibility because he's talking about it like he's just won an award. You know, where he's just like, it's a tremendous responsibility and it's the finest role.
Yeah,
you know?
but this was the beginning before it got a buzz. He was just starting to promote the show. You know, now
he must have known it would get a buzz. I mean, just making a show like that, even if it's not good, will get a buzz.
Right.
It's the first of that kind.
But he feels the responsibility, and he can't like have a little fun with it. All right, maybe a little more while you eat your sandwich there.
Sorry about that.
No, that's perfect. Let's play a little more of this. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Sweet guy.
If he was sweet, he wouldn't be making the gestures he's making for me right now.
Was there anything you were going to do that would have been like that a transsexual would have said is like, whoa, that's like a hacky portrayal? Like, is there anything that you thought was appropriate that she went, no, that's actually not the way it is?
Now, here's the deal. I had great advice. I was totally aware of the I was throw up nervous. Not nervous, throw up nervous.
Wow.
And I'm so sensitive to this area, and I realized that every move I was making has ramifications and echoes, and this is important to me. But I don't mean to take this way. I think I got rude to you, and I was screwing around.
No, but I thought I asked a good question. He asked a bad question. I thought I asked a good question.
Jim. I fucking love Jim.
It's weird because he's acting a little Hank Kingsley.
Yeah, really, no kidding. Yeah,
he's acting a little Hank.
Yeah.
I think he wants to have a little fun with this, but like it weighs heavy on him because a lot of communities have reached out to him and said, "Look, you're
I think
representing
Dr.
us
Phil
now."
should interview him,
Yeah, no
and
shit.
then get the real tough questions.
That's right. Keep going.
I'd like a compliment.
Don't even defend yourself.
I want to defend myself
because your days
play...
here at Sirius Radio are done.
How did he know that? How the fuck did he know that?
He was eerily prescient.
What the hell? You're pretty much right.
Yeah.
No, I want to explain because I don't want you to think I actually asked a shitty question. If I was going to...
You asked a question that I get all the time.
Thank you. Well, but besides
that's to the purpose. I love your question because that's what I get. And that's the area that's around it.
But who asked a good question? Let's be honest. Who asked a good question about what you learned about...
Do you have a question?
No, she's transgender. She understands everything.
She's been nodding the whole time. She gets it.
She's used to that.
I get it.
I know you do.
Well,
so why don't you speak?
I remember when...
if you get it.
Yeah, there is like a little anger with the humor, right?
Yeah, he's pissed off. He's definitely pissed off. Nikki Glazer was in that day. Keep going. I'm kind of enjoying
I was going to ask who the girl. Yeah, I like.
Yeah, it's Nikki.
Nikki's wonderful.
People ask you about underwear and they ask you about hose and stockings and you go, "Are you serious?" And I was just talking to somebody this morning and just said, "It's really." He got it. He said, "It's really about the spirit, isn't it?" I said, "That's it. It's about the soul."
So basically asking you...
Hold on. You're going to go funny, and I don't want you to go funny.
No, I would never go funny, believe me. It's not happened much in my career.
He's telling the comedian, "Don't go funny."
Yeah.
You fucking dick.
He wants to keep this serious.
You fucking don't ever say to a comedian, "Don't go funny,"
and he was
don't be mean. That's we're immediately going to go there.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you saying it just makes you look stupid. I think
it makes us both look stupid. It makes us both look bad.
And when he was on before this, he just killed everybody in the room, like making jokes and just ripping apart everybody.
I think you nailed it. It's the role. It's probably a lot of pressure.
Oh, please push play.
I understand. I listen to this show.
Point to me. I won't go funny, obviously.
All right, go. You understand what I'm saying to you.
Go dirty.
So,
My
turn?
Listen, here's the deal.
My turn.
No, shut up.
curse on Amazon?
Shut up. I'm a guest.
That's right, you are. Let Jeffrey talk.
I am a guest.
I was
And
yelling
then
at you.
I'll call on you.
Everyone's yelling
That's
at
what you
Jeff.
say when you're like in second grade. He's the guest.
But it's his humor. Sometimes you don't know if he's busting balls
right.
or... I kind of like that about him when he used to come in here. He's hard to read.
It's kind of funny though.
Yeah.
You're right.
Keep
But
going.
it's a weird joke when you're not smiling.
Right.
Like we don't know you're kidding because there's no smile and
exactly.
no hint. That
a little
maybe-
wink or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, push play. And bring ego into this. The reason I said that
curse on Amazon?
because
Look
how spoiled you are.
I almost got in and then
Go
you
ahead.
interrupted.
Go.
If I was going to play a woman, my ego would take over, and I would want to look like a good-looking woman. That's
You
why
do
I asked
already.
that question.
But
Thank you.
Now look.
I could see
I'm
you as a
playing
woman.
Morril.
But we can't.
All right.
Right.
And I'm 70 years old.
Right.
So she's not a. I mean, the word. I don't mean to be politically incorrect. The word "babe" is out.
No, she's an older woman. You're right. I apologize.
I'm very. Yeah, go ahead.
How far did you go with the role? Did you like wear undergarments
10.
and stuff?
See, there you go again. That's your second question.
That's a good question.
Just said it.
He just said that was one of the questions.
I'm sorry.
I'm not going there. You know.
Okay, I apologize.
No, but why
I
do you
do
have
apologize.
pauses? No, you.
He wore underwear, right? I mean, panties for the role.
Okay.
I don't know.
No, I'm asking.
I don't know. I thought you were
If you're
telling me.
playing that, wouldn't you just say fucking go all in?
Depends on how method you are, I guess. You know, I'm not a big Meisner guy, but
Yeah, I'm not.
hate to go Uda Hagen on you.
Yeah,
but
it's weird that I watched that show and I really I could care less about the trans part of it. It was I'm like, yeah, trans thing is kind of interesting. That was like the one thing that was kind of interesting. But then, but the kids were so fucking unlikable. The whole premise of the pilot was like them trying to get their dad's money.
Oh, really?
I hate these kids.
I had no desire to watch the show.
You ever seen Tom Wilkinson and Jessica Lange did this in a HBO one-off 10 years before this was out. There was a movie about that.
But it wasn't a hot issue yet.
No,
you know?
but, well, whatever. If you want to watch the movie, then watch that movie rather than this whole series, I would think, because, if you're annoyed by him being weird.
Are we good with this? You want to keep going?
No, we got
We're
it.
good? Okay.
Yeah.
We'll tweet out the rest of the video.
Yep.
But it was the day things got awkward with Mr. Tambor.
Look up Southern Comfort, Paul, if that's still the name of it, because that was from a long, long time ago. And it's I think it's an HBO documentary about all this.
Really?
Not Southern Comfort, the drink. This, 81.
1981?
Yeah. Super interesting. It's about transitioning and the whole thing. It's wonderful.
That's when they were really in it for.
And they're in Atlanta. This is hillbilly. This is a great documentary. It's really awesome.
And they didn't have like the good procedures back then. They were fucking in it for real.
Oh my God, no. It's like making Frankenstein.
It will show you as much about survival.
No, this is a survival.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. That's something.
Yeah, what is
wrong.
that? All right, well, I don't know if we're going to find it.
But it's called that. It's
called Southern Comfort?
I'm pretty sure, and it's an HBO it's Southern 2000.
Oh,
no,
the
that's not
bottom
it
one's
either.
definitely it.
No.
Which one? Yeah. 2002-ish?
2002.
No, it's older than that.
Mind.
I'm telling you, it's 80s old. It's old. There's the guy right there, the top one. That guy right there, because that's a woman.
All right, let me see this. Get it?
No, it's there.
All right.
It's Easter morning, and it's sunrise.
Yeah.
And I wish I could understand why they did what they did.
That used to be a woman?
Feel that way.
Holy fuck.
I used to tease Foxworthy. I'm like, this is you, Jeff. I used to tease him because he used to get mad at me.
Dude, there's someone on that show 60 Days In that looks exactly like Joe Mackey, and I torture him about it. Holy shit. Can you look at, do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
60 Days In? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Holy
it's
shit.
on, like where they send the people to prison.
Yeah, but you find this person. Holy shit.
Just like Joe Mackey? Oh, right there. I saw it already. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
that's not Joe Mackey?
This one?
Wow.
Yeah, there you
of course
go.
That one. That's
There's better pictures of it, but I forgot her name. Because you find...
Wow.
Yeah, they had a picture there.
Joe Mackey got mad at me one night at the comic.
Yeah, top right. Look at that shit.
That's Joe Mackey.
That's insane.
Yes,
that's pretty close.
Joe Mackey got mad at me one night at the comic strip because I had the whole club voting on was he a lesbian gym teacher in Pennsylvania. and 99 hands went up.
That's just not a good joke.
Yes. That's what he has.
You know, if you want to do your comedy, I'll stand aside.
And he really wasn't mad. He wasn't mad at all. No, he's not. No, he's lovely. But it was funny. I'm like, he's like, come on.
Oh, I'm going to get a nasty text from Mackey right now.
we could have him call the show. We'll talk to him about it.
Yeah, tell him.
Yeah. All right.
He's out, I think he's out with Louis right now.
Louis CK.
Yeah.
On the road.
Yeah, I think they're in Florida.
Good for fucking Mackey. That's a good gig, right?
It's a great gig.
Of course it is. Doctors remove wedding ring from man's penis. Come on.
What?
That's
why?
Huh? What do you mean why?
I mean, why was it there?
I mean, how does it fit?
I guess that's the better question.
A 28-year-old Southern African endured a rare case of penile strangulation after squeezing his wedding ring around his sex organ for erotic reasons, according to the South African Medical Journal. He's got to have a small piece.
Probably.
That's almost impossible to do, isn't it? The ring caused the man's penis to swell up so much that he was unable to remove it.
Either the small piece or huge fingers.
He was trying to use it as a cock ring.
That is...
Has anyone ever used a cock ring in this room?
Not my thing. They scare me.
I've never tried a sex toy that holds blood in the penis to heighten sexual response. I have to explain what a cock ring is. When the patient's mother brought him to a hospital, his penis was erect and blue. At first, doctors tried to cut the ring off with a tiny surgical saw, but that failed because the swelling made it difficult to get close to the ring without causing further injury. Doctors eventually made multiple puncture aspirations with a syringe and a pink needle to reduce the swelling.
Why do we need to know the color of the needle? Why is that relevant to the story in some way?
Pink needle. It was pink for breast cancer research. A blue penis. That is fucking gross. Imagine your dick being blue.
There's more knob news in there if you...
More knob? Well, I mean... I think it turns blue every time because if you do something stupid like that, you're not rushing to the hospital right away. You're like, I got to take care of this shit at home.
Can you imagine
and then it
going
finally
with your
gets to,
mother? Can you imagine going with your mother to the emergency room for that reason?
Why did he have to go with his mom? How old is this guy?
28, it said.
Why are you bringing mom along?
Ooh,
Maybe he's
that's
under
worse
her
than
insurance.
Oh shit! Oh shit! You're right.
Does Obamacare?
Mom, look away! Look away! My dick looked like it drowned.
Can you imagine walking in? Does this look normal?
Patient was given antibiotics and painkillers, presumably with a strong suggestion not to do this again. No shit.
A strong suggestion. Hey, look, we can't tell you what to do.
You want photos?
I want to see a picture of this.
No, I don't want to see this.
Photos. Let's go. This is it.
Oh,
Oh my God! It looks like a dog's dick.
Jesus.
Aren't you glad you saw that now?
No.
Why? You're not going to see that anytime soon.
Now I can't go to Del Frisco's. Dinner's off, boys.
How is
you
that?
can thank the boss man for fucking ruining everything with his fucking
it looks
blue.
like Earthworm Jim.
It's wrong.
Awful.
That's awful. That's
How is that penis not dead?
You know, thank God. I guess if it's yours.
He's got a tiny penis because look at the two fingers. That doesn't help. That doesn't help.
There's take that away. Put that down.
What,
take
the fingers
take
or
the picture away?
Why, man?
Because I don't want to fucking see that.
But that's not something you see every day.
Well, yeah, no, neither is an abortion. I don't want to see that either. So, fucking stop it.
That is a dark purple.
Yeah.
Wow, that's not good.
Plums.
Oh, this is what you mean by another story?
Yeah.
Man gets chopstick lodged in penis.
Okay, stop this, really.
Oh, come on.
I already don't want to be here. Stop this.
Was an Asian woman eating it?
I played you Leon Russell. We're good now.
No,
we're good.
You're ruining that. You're ruining all the goodness you brought.
You don't find like guys that do stupid shit with their penis funny?
Oh, no.
Have you ever put anything in your penis hole?
Not my hole.
I've never fucking touched my penis hole.
terrified.
Shit. That's just dumb, isn't it?
You don't
What's the pleasure there?
I don't know.
I had kidney stones, and they had to pull out a catheter out of my fucking... Yeah, and I didn't know it because I was asleep from the surgery when they put it in there. So
How bad did that hurt?
Not at all. It was like ripping the Band-Aid off kind of thing. He grabbed some hemostats, and he's playing around with my dick hole, and I'm not paying attention to what he's about to do. Right. I have no idea how long it is. I just know that I'm in there to have this removed at the end of it. Yeah. And he literally tapped me on the shoulder and did the, look over there. Did you see that for a second? And I looked, I'm like, what the fuck? And he went, zip, and he fucking pulled it out that quick. And I was like, holy shit. It was like a weird tickle. And then he's holding it, and it was like a fucking 1.5 feet long. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. And he goes, yeah, that's why I didn't tell you. That's why I didn't tell you.
Well, it's just a chopstick in a pee hole. You guys can handle this. You're comics.
I don't want to.
You're comics.
No. Right, and how does that matter?
When does that come up in the clubs?
Right? Thank you, Sam. Let's call Joe Mackey.
The clubs don't even serve food.
Let's see what Joe Mackey would think about something in his dick hole.
Can I at least read the story?
Go ahead.
I mean, we're here now.
There's no turning back.
Okay, good. All right.
Go.
At least you agree with me now. A man who was too shy to approach a doctor about blood in his urine attempted to identify the cause of his illness at home by inserting a stainless steel chopstick into his penis. What?
That is what they teach you in medical school, actually.
The man identified as Chen was then
of course
forced to undergo surgery to remove the 7-inch long object after he rammed it so far into his genitals that he could not remove it. The Asia Wire reported. Chen reportedly told doctors he thought his urethra was broken, so he inserted the chopstick to investigate. Scans at the hospital showed that the chopstick had reached the man's rectal wall.
Jesus, that's what we other call the Great Wall, right there. All right, that was a turd. Sorry about that one, guy.
Sorry. Got more chins on a Chinese phone book?
reached the man's wectal raw.
You're going to do 3 bad jokes. You're going to complete the trifecta of shit.
I didn't want this plane to hit the ground. I was trying.
Hat trick of turd.
I was trying to save the fucking plane. Doctor said if it had been pushed any further upward, it could have proved fatal. Wow.
Oh, what an awful way to die.
Doctor successfully removed
shit.
the chopstick from his penis, and Chen, who resides in City, in the capital of East China's province, is recovering in the hospital. The report did not indicate whether he would suffer any long-term damage was the last word there before you removed his story. Okay.
Yeah, maybe not physical, but his reputation is probably pretty shot. They used his name, right?
Yeah. Chen. Well, you could probably get away with that in China.
Oh God, yeah.
It's like being called Dave here.
They narrowed that down to 1 billion people.
It all comes back to Shelley Duvall
and Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil,
helper of humanity.
And then, I didn't actually get to the bottom of this one, but we got a home health aide called cops on a 103-year-old. You see that in the paper today?
What was it?
Some 103-year-old was pretty much attacking like a home aide, and the lady was scared over the 103-year-old. Yeah, here it is. Did you see this?
Oh my God, she looks like Yoda.
Right.
Holy shit.
Oh, I thought we were back on the Shelley Duvall story.
Feisty I am.
Robbed I was.
Oh, come on. She's 103. Her name is Mercedes. Come on.
What do you want us to do with it?
Come on. That's impossible.
No, it's not.
103.
Mercedes are for the young. That name's for the young.
Sirens in response to it.
Mercedes Rios, 103, who makes up in feistiness what she lacks in size, struck so much fear in the heart of her home health aide during a temper tantrum that the woman called 911 for help. The aide reported that a violent woman was beating her up, prompting police to rush to the East 2nd Street scene around 9:30 a.m. And then everyone started taking pictures with the 103-year-olds.
Yeah, they didn't, but they thought it was bullshit.
Have you been in an old age home? The old people got a grip on them, man. When they grab hold of you, it's pretty tough.
Oh, I know.
To pry those fingers off your arm. It's not fun. She didn't like the home attendant. She likes us, one of the NYPD officers said. She was so cute. Whatever.
So fucking condescending. This little old woman just got the shit kicked out of her, and they're like, "Oh."
No, she was the one kicking the ass.
Wow.
It's yeah.
She doesn't look like a winner in that picture. Let's face it.
103, though.
Jesus Christ.
That's pretty impressive.
You know, she's probably like, "Can I just get in the ambulance? Can you stop mugging with me?"
Right. Oh, no, they all need their picture with a 103-year-old. We should probably go to break.
I'm still waiting to hear from Gotham if I'm off the hook or not.
Oh, really?
Before.
So Del Frisco might be out?
I know. I'm looking. I'm trying. I'm working.
All right, let me take a call here. Jeff in Massachusetts, go ahead.
Hey, guys. How you doing? Opie, I was just wondering if you would be able to play the video of Bob Kelly puking watching the screwdriver in the penis video. I think you had like some girl in there. She was like on Bret Michaels' stupid dating show.
Oh my God! What a memory!
But it's one of the greatest. It's one of the greatest moments in O&A history. It's just fantastic.
Really? I forgot all about that video. We're actually looking it up on my YouTube channel, Opie Radio. Which one?
Yep,
oh, jeez, I forgot. This is 7 years old.
I used to love that show. I fucking loved it.
Which one? The Bret Michaels show?
I thought that was hilarious. It was so good.
It was a pretty good one.
No, he was so funny. And the guy, his bouncer dude, the big guy that he was always going to.
Big John, was it?
Yeah, Big John, give her the laminate or whatever.
Look what Bob Kelly looked like 7 years ago.
Wow.
We'll tweet this video out as well. It's quick. Let me see this.
Somebody screwdrivers their dick.
I forgot. It was a video that was making the rounds. Some guy for pleasure was putting a screwdriver up his pee hole. And we decided to show Bob Kelly.
That's never pleasurable.
Yeah, let me play this out.
That's how he stayed so fit.
Bobby, look up! He gets so mad at me.
Look
up!
I can't. This is the fucking grossest thing.
Taya, what's wrong?
He really is. He's not faking.
Oh my God.
Taya, what's up?
You guys are traumatizing me.
Look at that, Bobby.
Oh my god.
Oh
man, Bobby.
I can't look this way. I can't look this way.
Bobby.
Sam, that's Sam chasing him with the camera.
That was it. Bobby was done. I forgot about that. And that was Taya. She won the show.
Who is she? Who is that?
She was the one that won the Bret Michaels show.
That was the one. Oh, okay, right.
And then and we busted her balls. Like, when was the last time you saw Bret Michaels? Because obviously it's all horseshit.
Right.
They're not actually boyfriend and girlfriend. Taya, I remember Taya. She used to do the show as well. All right, Sam Morril, where are you going to be, buddy?
I'm at Zany's in Chicago this weekend. Really fun club, Friday through Sunday. I'm at the Charlottesville in Virginia, December 1st, and then the Dead Crow, December 2nd, 3rd, and Conan again on December 5th.
Wow,
so
really?
Yeah.
Good for you, man.
Dead Crow's in Wilmington, North Carolina.
Great. And then the following weekend, Scottsdale, the club that was on Bar Rescue. I'll be playing there.
I saw that.
Howard Hughes.
Ooh.
Oh, man. Have you seen that Bar Rescue episode? Ooh. That's December 8th through 10th, I believe. Howard Hughes is the guy's name. He's a good guy, but he's on the show Bar Rescue.
Yeah.
And it's an ugly episode. John Taffer gets on him hard, and they do a redemption episode to see where are they now, and that's even uglier because, oh, shit. Oh, this is beautiful that you have this. I love this.
Find the whole thing.
Okay, so...
Can you find a really good clip from this?
So Howard, and I played it before, he's a good guy. He does some stuff that you're like, ugh. But at one point, he says something along the lines of the live show. Howard melts down. He says something along the lines of, I don't make excuses. I make, and the whole crowd yells out, solutions. And Howard's just like melting down as Taffer's just doing his thing.
We finally had Taffer on.
And I'll be there.
That's cool. We finally had Taffer on. He's great.
Oh, dude, he looks like a less healthy Brad Garrett.
Yeah. Go to Honey Bear's Barbecue if you're in Phoenix.
If you find a good clip from that episode, we'll play it after the break. I don't want to lose this phone call, so we'll stay here for another minute or two. Oh, come on.
Dr. Phil's calling?
Dr. Cox. He's a urologist.
Oh.
Did I just really fall for this?
COX?
Buddy.
Yes.
Are you really?
I am a urologist.
And your name's Dr. Cox?
Well, maybe it's not that, but I am a urologist.
Oh, he don't want to say
a lot of
okay.
A lot of things out of guys' penises.
Yeah.
I had a young man who put a corsage pin in his penis.
Why?
Was he going to prom?
That's a good question. They never tell me why.
Does it feel good? Is it some kind of form of torture that gets you off? Someone who has had this done has to call the show. I don't understand.
It can't be pleasurable.
You don't think there's a pleasure?
I've never understood it.
Right.
It doesn't make sense. I had a guy. Do you know what a Prince Albert is? It's
sure.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, guy came into the ER about 4 or 5 years ago after he decided to bathe his dog in the shower and take off all his clothes if he was bathing his dog in the shower. Dog supposedly jumps up on him and rips it out.
Ooh. Why is he?
True story.
It's not a true story.
I don't know about the dog story.
Something's missing there. It's not a true story if he's naked bathing his dog.
Well, if there's a more embarrassing story than that, holy shit.
Was ripped out.
And that was his excuse.
Is the Prince Albert the one where it goes through your pee hole and then pops out?
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah.
So if you're ripping it out,
how is that enjoyable?
Oh, Vic doesn't know. Can you get a picture?
No.
What? Yeah. What? You turn me on to great tunes all the time. I can turn you on to something finally. Can you show him a Prince Albert?
The discrepancy in that was quality. I'm giving you quality. You're giving me awfulness and pain.
I'm giving you something to talk about the next time you shimmy up to a bar.
Yeah, right. I need more cocktail talk.
Come on,
I don't have enough bullshit in my brain already.
Show him a Prince Albert online.
I don't want to see it. Don't want to see it. Nope.
Oh, I don't want to see it.
No, either. Right.
Come on. A point of reference.
Play a song. Get us out of this.
No.
Play this.
No, we don't need a video. Just hit images.
Play Day in the Life by the Beatles.
Get a Leonard Cohen tune on.
Yeah. No. Thank you, Sam.
We've played enough music on the show.
Eric Idle's penis song?
Push images.
Now we know how many holes it takes to fill the album.
Oh. There, we found a safe one.
I hate that.
That's a safe one.
Oh,
come on. Why would you do that? See, that wasn't that bad.
No.
But why would you do that?
I'm not even. Take it down. Thank you.
All right, Dr. Cox. Anything else?
Yeah, let's see. What else did I... Yeah, there was a guy who read about one day...
To add to your list.
You want to hear more stories?
Go ahead.
We got one more.
All right, one more. Fuck it. One more.
Guy had problems getting it up, so read that they could put an inflatable device in his penis, So he had his wife put a balloon in his penis, blow it off, and then they forgot about it for a year or two. He came in because he was having trouble peeing. When we went in to figure out why, found this balloon, said, hey, why is there a balloon in your bladder? He's like, I don't know. Can you tell me? We're like, no, we just found a balloon. And he tells us that he remembers that he was having trouble and he put a balloon in there. There is an inflatable device you can insert. It's not a balloon in your...
I don't know. You don't have anything in your pee hole for a long time and not know it.
Yeah, I don't know if I believe that one. Come on, Dr. Cox. Come on.
Right.
I can tell you I took a balloon out of his bladder.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how it got in there.
All right.
That's the story he told us.
What do you do? Did you blow it up after you took it out?
Make a balloon animal.
Make an animal.
Of course we did.
All right, I'll go down the horrible joke trail.
Why not?
Sure.
What are we doing here? Are we gonna have a serious conversation with a balloon and a pee hole? Come on.
Come on.
We're not listening to Leonard Cohen is what we're doing.
All right, Dr. Cox, thank you. You call anytime. There he goes. And Vic, you're pretty much good for a while, right?
Yeah, I'm not doing anything ever with the rest of my life.
Well, we're going to Del Frisco.
Or maybe if I can get and we're going to Blackberry Smoke tomorrow night.
Well, I might go fishing.
Blackberry, you're going fishing. I'm going to Blackberry Smoke. I'm going to a goddamn rock and roll show.
Do you know Blackberry Smoke, Sam Morril?
I don't know what it is. What's Blackberry Smoke?
Hillbilly band, country good. Not really country.
Barbecue restaurant.
They're bringing back
Southern rock.
They got like a Southern rock
Atlanta
country,
boys.
definitely a country sound as well, and definitely some Southern rock. They're really good.
Little Georgia Satellites feel to it, maybe.
I trust Vic's taste.
That's what Tepper said
Vic's got
yesterday.
good taste.
Really good. Florentine turned me onto it.
Yeah, it's all Florentine, so he's better than me.
He turned me onto it. I turned Vic onto it, and now Vic's going to the show.
Yeah, I'm going to the show.
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
I might get a picture.
As long as we got this Taffer queued up for when we come back, I'm pumped.
Yes, okay.
What part you want?
I mean, there's
figure it out
just too
during
many
the
to
break.
choose from. It's too good.
All right, we'll figure it out during the break. Stay there. We lost Vic.
Is he looking for a glass for his Bloody Mary mix?
I think he is.
He is a fun drunk, Vic. A lot of clubs on the road, like they'll give you free drinks, but every once in a while you walk into one and they're like, it's $2 a drink, and you're like, what? They're like, one guy, ruined
Blew
it for everybody. And Vic is that guy at a lot of clubs.
You think it is?
I think he is.
We got to ask him when he comes back.
I think that's why he, at the comic strip, they used to not charge us for booze, and then all of a sudden they were like kind of having hard times. And Vic was because Vic was always drinking Patron.
Oh, okay.
2 shots of Patron.
Where'd he go? He went to get a Bloody Mary glass?
He went to get ice.
And we got an update. We found our Tito's vodka.
He went to get ice, too.
And where was the Tito's vodka? Just mysteriously showed up in the office there, Eric?
I went based on what Roland told me, that they all of a sudden mysteriously found the package, and it's been missing for like half a month.
Tito's loves us.
Yeah.
They gave me a Tito's T-shirt.
I took one with me last time.
I love the Tito's vodka
Grabbed
T-shirt. And they gave us a box. I think it was, 21 bottles, you said?
It was 12.
Oh, 12 bottles. Yeah. And it was missing, and now we have found the Tito's vodka. So I know people were worried about us, and here comes Vic Henley. He did find a glass. No, he went for ice. Look at him smiling. Look at his shit.
Vic is a fun drunk.
He is so happy.
He's a good drunk. He doesn't get surly. He's kind of chipper.
He knows we're talking about him, too.
There's very few things that make Vic this happy.
You got like a shit-eating grin as you walk down the hallway with your cup of ice.
I've been going too. I'd be joining you, but I've been going too hard, man. I
really.
Oh my God! Sunday morning, I'm driving back from. I brought Stavros with me, driving back from DC. And I puked the entire drive back. And he's a shit driver. On top of it, it's like he's stopping every second. And I'd just be like, dude, pull over. So we'd just be pulling over on the highway, and I'd be vomiting out the door.
The hangover was that bad?
That bad.
Oh, those are the worst.
What were you drinking?
I was drinking Jameson.
Ooh,
yeah.
Have you ever had
brown liquor, dude?
Have you ever had the Jameson 18?
It's fucking amazing.
It's really good.
It's really good.
What makes it so
tasty.
good?
I don't. It's just.
I don't know.
Smooth.
I'm not. I know nothing about. I know like the one line I know about brown liquor is peaty. Like if it's smoky, that's all I know.
I just know I don't drink scotch, and Ron and all those guys were big scotch drinkers, and they drink the Johnny Blue, and that's like a $200 bottle of scotch or something like this. This is like $130. An Irish buddy of mine told me, he's like, for $130, this is as good as the Johnny Blue at $200. Okay, even though this is Irish whiskey and that's scotch, but it is. It's really tasty.
Are you stealing one of our Tito's vodka bottles?
I'm stealing a whole bottle of vodka and a whole bottle of Bloody Mary mix from.
And you got hot sauce too?
Ubon's.
Oh, it's mixed.
Ubon's Bloody
Mary. Are you
Mary
taking
mix.
the whole box?
I don't know.
You can.
There's been fucking 17 cases.
Can I take one of the Bloody Mary things? I'd like one. I drink Bloody Marys.
Why are you giving our stuff away?
Because there's 19 cases of it that's been sitting in there since 1981, so it's okay.
I want to know. I don't go in the office.
You know, exactly. You're too busy in your new spacious office with all your windows. So you're too busy lording over us from your on high.
People think that's a bit. No, that's where I hang out before the radio show now.
Yes, you are pushed to a corner of the back of the hallway.
But the view is wonderful.
It's fabulous. I like it.
But some asshole is fucking with me around here because they took my chairs away. Because there have been 2 chairs there since I said this is where I'm going to sit.
I think we've determined that
everyone's out to get me.
Everyone here is out to get you. So it's a large, elaborate plot just to get Greg Hughes.
Can we play the John Taffer?
By the way, I told you.
Did you find a clip of John Taffer?
Yeah, we did find that, but I got to go to Steve in Florida too because I know you guys want more of that penis stuff.
No,
didn't you say that during the break?
No, yeah, exactly. That's what I said. Sure,
Steve, go ahead.
Hello.
Hello.
You guys are talking about piercings and penises, but you ever heard of sounding?
Sounding?
Sounding. What is sounding?
You're better off just watching it. It's easy to explain, but it's a lot more fun to watch.
Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, here we go again.
Yes. What do you mean? Look up sounding porn.
Stop this.
Why don't we trust our listeners?
Can't we?
He said we're better off watching it.
No, we're not.
We're worse off. I'm sorry.
It looks like preparing a shrimp in the video, in the thumbnail. I don't want to see this.
They're butterflying the dick.
They're deveining the shrimp.
Thank you.
Oh, no. Oh, beautiful.
Oh, no.
We got a full bar here.
We're not fucking around.
On Opie Radio, we got a full bar.
This is hilarious.
I just looked up sounding. Can I read what it is?
Take that, Sam.
I'm taking one more.
Let me read this from the Urban Dictionary. Why are you videotaping our Tito's vodka?
Because we don't want to watch this.
I don't want to.
Dude. Stop.
I'm reading the definition, so we don't have to see the video.
Down. I will stop being fucking friends with you. Seriously.
Come on, Vic, you'll love it. Just watch.
Can I at least read the definition?
You can read anything you goddamn want.
All right. It says sounding. This is from the Urban Dictionary. The practice of inserting plastic or metal sounds. And in parentheses, long, thin, and very smooth objects into yours or someone else's urethra. Ultimately, it leads to stretching out of the urethra so that larger objects, such as a finger, can be inserted in the penis.
Start small, dream big. That's what I always say.
and you got to use your new word in a sentence. So this is the suggested sentence for sounding. Would you like me to read this?
Sure.
All right. Bob had sounded himself so much his girlfriend could shove a Tampax in his cock.
Well, at least I don't absorb the blood.
We should watch the video. I think Steve might be right.
Now, once again, fuck Donald Trump, who says America is not great. If this doesn't properly represent why we're a great nation.
Do you want to watch a video?
Nothing else.
I don't want to.
No, I don't.
No.
I'm going to talk. E?
I thought we were having fun.
I'm just going to talk to E through the window.
I thought we were having fun.
I'm detaching myself from the show. I'm just going to talk to E.
I'm listening to another show.
I thought we were having fun.
We're having fun, but I don't want to see a dude's dick.
Fun.
I don't want to see a urethra get stretched out.
No.
I thought we were having fun here.
So what are you listening to, E? Let's talk about
whatever is on Andy Cohen across the hall.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. It's that bad.
I can't look at that.
That sums it up.
Oh, Andy Cohen. Let's say hi to... Oh, yeah. All right, now I do this then. Go ahead, Frank. This is my buddy Frank in the Bronx.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
We're working toward the John Taffer clip. Don't worry, Sam Morril. Frank,
hey,
go ahead.
Henley. Vic, I love you, pal. I think tomorrow, 12 noon, let's meet at Del Frisco's. First round, I'll meet, pal.
Well, I'm going to be there in an hour.
What's wrong with you? We're going to be there in like 20 minutes.
Okay, well, I mean, I was fudging for...
And if we could squeeze a song...
right.
I think we got to like dedicate a song to Leonard, the Leonard Cohen thing.
I love it.
So we could be out of here in like 20 minutes from right now, Vic.
Yeah.
Put a long version of it on.
All right, what do you got, Frank?
A couple of things. First of all, this publicly, the PC shit about this whole LeBron James, you can't call his crew a crew. Is it that bad?
No, a posse.
Yeah.
And we've been using the word posse forever. It's so stupid. What do you think of about that, Sam Morril?
I don't know the specifics, but it's like Phil Jackson.
He can't be cool.
Well, Phil Jackson is clearly not a racist guy. Phil Jackson was like the fucking hippy dippy guy from the 70s. He was like the deadhead. He's like the thought of anyone's racist. It's not Phil Jackson.
Well, that's why I'm a little pissed off by this, because you're 100% right. And Phil Jackson's been around the game forever. Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant, and he's not a guy that's going to be racist toward LeBron James.
I said yesterday.
I think his daughter is actually dating a black dude.
If he, wait,
well, that'll do it.
That'll flip you. That's what finally flips you over from regular to racist.
Well, LeBron James should let Phil Jackson off the fucking hook.
If anything, he's guilty of being an old dude and using a wrong term.
Yeah, they have different lingo.
Exactly. I'm with you, Sam. That's what I said yesterday. It's goddamn lingo.
I also think that's bullshit because LeBron wants it both ways. During the parade, he cursed like a drunk sailor, and now all of a sudden he's trying to.
Ooh, that's funny. I like that.
And
that's a great angle.
One other thing. I think that he's protesting Black Friday. He wants to call it Mulatto Friday.
That's fun.
He's going to call it African American Jack.
Phil Jackson has done way too much acid in his life to be racist. There's no acid.
Again, thank you, Sam.
It's like
it's really not
those
fair.
guys are too. You can't be that introspective and also racist.
Phil's like in his 70s. You got to give him a break, LeBron James. Like he's listening to the show. But
his timing was as bad.
So
as
we're not allowed to
language.
use the word posse. I guess we got to add that to the list of words that hurt people.
All right, so I can't say posse, but I can say nigga on the radio.
Carmelo said, what was that?
Frank, get away.
Carmelo said I would never want to say that word.
My nigga.
All right,
bye. He can DMX.
All right.
DMX.
Well, that was the word we were talking about. That one's not good.
Carmelo Anthony on Phil Jackson. This is ridiculous. Don't you think, Sam?
Well, here's the thing. I'm sure Carmelo and LeBron, they have their tech thread with their boys. Like, I said boys. That's fucking probably not good either. I don't know. I don't know if the language is good. But that's what I call my friends, my boys. I don't know. So LeBron, Carmelo, Chris Paul, I think they're like all buddies. You know, buddies is a good one.
Right.
And they were probably, LeBron's like, dude, what is this? And Carmelo probably, I don't know. Like,
it says Carmelo Anthony on Phil Jackson. I would never want to hear that word.
Posse. I guess it is annoying to hear. It is annoying to hear a white guy say posse, but it's not like, I don't know, like crew. What do you say? I don't know.
Can you? Is there a clip of this?
It's just one of those like New York
daily news stories where they're really boring,
where they do nothing. Yeah.
Business associates. We all have to say that now about everybody that we're involved with. Forever, is they're just business associates.
Oh my God, I'm being reminded of something. I know you guys are appreciation.
Well, that's the thing. I'm not calling him racist. That's why I'm like kind of like drop the thing where you're like, let me be clear. I'm not saying Phil Jackson's racist. I'm calling his disrespectful language. Well, then he's not racist. You just don't like his word choice. He's from a different time.
Right.
Phil Jackson's not. I don't think he's a racist guy. But what the fuck do I know?
Phil Jackson's smarter than Carmelo's ever dreamed about being. By the way, and probably LeBron both.
Of course.
I mean, I hate to attack the intellect.
I see you guys are enjoying the direction of the show, and we got this guy from Canada that's reminding me of another video.
Of something else dickish?
No,
something dick related?
No.
I'm not falling for your bullshit.
Daniel in Canada, go ahead.
Hey, guys. I'm surprised you know it, Opie, but I've never heard you mention it before, but I think it's the most fucked up video. It's one man, one jar.
You guys,
one man, one jar.
You've never seen one man, one jar? I'll make a deal with you.
Did I lay it out for you, Vic?
No. Don't give away the punchline.
Stop this. You're enjoying this, and I'm not.
I wouldn't be drinking that Bloody Mary if we're going to see one man, one jar.
Look, I can drink.
How about we make a deal? One more video, and I'll stop. That's fair.
Whatever you don't.
That's
you can do
fair.
it's your goddamn
it's your show.
You can do whatever you want. Right. It's like me and him are just the fucking monkeys sitting here with
that's
the organ.
Fair, though,
you're the organ.
Now that's a racist word. Right?
Look at that little monkey go, Howard Cosell.
Fair.
Whatever you want. What the fuck have I got to do with anything?
Will you look?
You're forcing me. Although I'm never talking to him again.
I'm just following orders,
I don't give a shit. Fuck you. Then you're fuck you. Then I'm never talking to him again.
It is a brutal video.
If you want to tear down friendships, go ahead.
A brutal.
Then just don't fucking do it.
Why are we doing this?
No,
I can take 2 girls, 1 cup.
I had kidney stones. There's nothing fucking more painful than that.
This video is
so.
No. I'm sure it's time.
I'm sure. Whatever. I saw the dick lifting weightlifting thing.
That was just funny.
Sure. Yeah. Right. Whatever. Right.
God, we've done a lot of penis
kids running around with the wrong crowd. That's what you're fucking telling me.
We've done a lot of penis shit on this show. Now that I think,
no, exactly.
All right, we better. We'll tap out.
We made fun of fat girls and dick jokes. We are fucking running through the world in the past 2 or 3 days.
They're killing me on the Ashley Graham too. They're sending me pictures of her where, of course, she looks beautiful.
She is beautiful,
but I'm talking about the whole body.
It's what
just
you
a little
don't
too,
like.
a little
It's
too
what
big
you
for
don't
my
like.
taste.
Ashley Graham, speaking of crushing a dick.
But people are
She's
mad
a
at
beautiful
this.
woman.
She's
She is.
gorgeous.
She really
gorgeous
is.
face and all that.
I love it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I like it, dude.
You like it that big?
Why not?
Would you go to brunch the next day? That's what we were.
Would I go to brunch?
He
Yeah,
was
why
saying
not?
he wouldn't be seen in public with that.
You said that?
He did.
Oh, I like it.
Oh, same thing. I'd be walking around like, "Fuck you, dicks." I'd be totally proud and
I said
happy.
it first.
You know,
I said a few dates. Then maybe before the sun goes down, we'll walk around the block.
You admitted your weakness,
dude. Are you kidding me? She's fucking hot.
Yeah, that's
her face. Her boobs are amazing. There's a lot.
You don't like the
he can't deal with the thickness.
Oh, I love it.
He doesn't
I'm a
like
big
the
fan.
That's what I'm saying.
She's very attractive.
How good would that be to cuddle with? That'd be like the best comforter ever.
Sure.
You'd have to flip your mattress every month.
No, fine. She can afford it. She's making money.
How's the Bloody Mary?
It's delicious.
How's the Bloody Mary mix?
It's really good. Thank you to the people.
This is a setup to another dick video. How's the blood, huh?
See, he's luring me down the path, right?
No, I'm trying to write this shit.
I mean,
no, I'm
she's
saying
ridiculous.
The bikini picture is
Her face
wonderful.
is
Yeah,
amazing.
that's crazy.
I'm not.
good.
I wouldn't argue that.
You're stupid. Pitmasters, hot and spicy Bloody Mary mix, Ubons, all natural, fat free.
All right, we got the John Taffer clip.
We have two. That's great.
It's really
So
good.
you're playing at this club there, Sam Morril. That's why we got to this point.
It's a new venue, and apparently the new venue is better. But I mean, Howard is a character.
You're being nice all the way
I'm
around.
being nice
here,
because I'm playing there.
Yeah,
but,
that's fine, right.
But
I don't
Ryan
work there,
Hamilton.
so I can...
Ryan Hamilton played there, and Ryan's a great comic. Ryan's a clean act. He's he's got like a Mormon clean.
He
following.
may be the nicest person
he's
on the
an
planet
amazing
Earth.
guy, but he is a great comic.
And he's
Ryan.
funny and shit. Yes,
he's really a
you're
great
right,
comic.
Sam, yes.
So Ryan's got a following there. He's got a clean following. Howard would go unloaded and be like, "Fuck religion, man." It's like Howard's clean.
There's a lot of Mormons in Mesa, Arizona, or the suburb of Phoenix. Tons of Mormons.
Really?
Yes, tons of Mormons.
Never knew that.
Yeah.
Let's see. So John Taffer, I guess this is his
the redemption.
His redemption. So this is when Howard he apparently didn't follow John's
advice.
Advice. Yeah.
Okay, let's.
He's followed no one advice because he's a jackass.
Let's listen to this.
I got to tell you something. This man is a U.S. Marine. He's a hero who went to Kuwait for us. I will not attack him as a person.
This is very impressive, everybody. Let me explain something to you. It's a ridiculous premise. You are. You know.
Wait, what happened? What happened?
He got mad.
He's obviously upset about what Taffer was about to say.
Right.
And he didn't even say anything.
I know. That's why I'm saying what happened. Taffer hasn't even said anything.
Keep going.
He knew it.
Okay.
Howard, no.
Stop. Can we redo the Howard now in the
go
crowd?
back to that.
This is one of his former servers.
Right.
Howard, no.
Said Stern's first wife. Whatever.
I sort of think of that.
Nah, go ahead.
That is
I was working on something.
Fine.
I think it's pretty clear Howard and I are going to get into it, but I'm not going to go there. When people's businesses are failing, it's very personal. Lisa Marie, that was pretty heavy, wasn't it?
That was really heavy. Sometimes it's just hard for these owners to step back and be like, okay, I'm screwing up. I'm going to get better and learn from it.
Yeah. They take things incredibly personal. I never take it personally. I'm there to help their business and try to leave them in a better place. Sometimes that's a little uncomfortable for them. The verdict is clear. It's a complete failure. But I wish Howard the very best.
What the?
December 8th through 10th. I'll be there in Scottsdale.
And you gonna deal with that guy?
Yes.
Not Taffer. I mean Howard that walked off the set.
No.
Yeah, he's a jackass. He's a fucking idiot.
He's always
an
been
idiot.
very nice.
He's an
but
idiot.
Yeah.
No,
You know that guy too.
I don't need to know him. I know him in 19 different states.
Sure.
So anybody that's the comic club owner has never been good at either. If you are the comedian and own the club, you are shitty at both. There's not one person I have ever met, as long as I've been alive doing comedy, that's a good comic or a good club. If you try to be both, you suck at fucking both. There's not one person that's a great comic and a great club owner or either. You're a pile of shit. You're stupid.
How about Vinny?
No, fuck him. Fuck him. Hey, I'll call him right now and tell him. I've told that to his. I told him at Lenny's wedding. What? No, we were joking about this at Lenny's wedding. I have said that to everyone that would listen.
Vinny does pull the urban quite a bit. If you know what I mean, like he'll do like he'll do the like, all right, you're going up now. He'll host the show that you're headlining and drop like 35 minutes up top,
yes,
and you're
exactly.
Like, dude,
yeah, he's fucking stupid. No, you're not. It is impossible.
You got to be stuck in traffic more often.
I dare you to tell me the comic / club owner, one fucking person ever that's awesome at both. They're neither. You're mediocre.
Well, they wouldn't put their energy into it.
No, they're mediocre at best.
I certainly tried. So
no, I like him, but I got no problem with him. But we were.
Yeah, Vinny's a very good guy.
Ben Bailey was fucking with him at Lenny's wedding the whole goddamn because he can't hear. He's got a hearing aid, and Ben Bailey through the whole fucking wedding. Every time he got a chance, Ben was like, "Hey, Vinny, how's it going?" he was playing the old man can't hear thing, and it fucking. I was sober, and then I was drunk, and I fucking laughed for 3 solid goddamn hours. Every time he went by, I was like, "How's the wife and kids?"
That's hilarious. You know who he sounds like, right?
Kermit the Frog.
Oh God, no.
Yeah. He's Kermit the Frog.
Call back to earlier in the show.
I think he's Kermit the Frog.
You could get this. You could get this. We talked about
Yoda.
We talked about this person on today's show. You could get this. Vinny Brand sounds like you're going to agree. You're going to agree.
Then do it.
Hit us. I'm not going to get it if it's older than
Matt
Kermit.
Roloff.
Oh, he does.
Don't know who that is. Who is that?
It's the dad from Little People, Big World, the Little People show. No, nice call. Absolutely.
Give me a little Matt Roloff.
Oh, that's
so Sam Morril could have fun with this too.
I
told him this to his face.
Did he agree?
I kind of wanted him to call the show as Matt Roloff.
Did
and
he?
do some
Oh, that's so
hacky,
good. Yes, he
hacky
should.
dumb bit.
Fine. That's what we do.
Listen
here.
to Matt Roloff and tell me this doesn't sound like Vinny Brand. Maybe this is way too inside for most of the people out
Since
there.
my neck's getting worse, I have an appointment with the doctor to get a second opinion. It's causing me to slow down and be able to have to cut my activities down a lot.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Wow. All this guy has to do is bump me on a show and he's perfect.
This is too inside, though.
Holy shit. Yeah, this is too inside.
Do we have a clip of Vinny Brand?
This is funny to 4 people, right?
I know.
And we're 3 of those people.
I know, but I just assume if you're in your car, you see people losing their shit and laughing, it's good enough. But could you find a clip of Vinny Brand? It's dead on, right?
He just offered me a week, and I told him no.
Why?
Because I didn't want to do it. Because you got to drive down there. It's a pain in the ass. I didn't want to haggle with him about the money.
I truly like going to the stress factory.
I didn't really. I don't
have to deal with him.
I didn't want to haggle.
Business goes.
It's a great club.
It's
really
awesome.
Good club.
It's a landmark. I've never done it, so again, I can shit on it.
Yeah,
I've never been there. I'm never going to be there.
I have a big life. I do stupid things. I can't help it.
See?
Right now.
Now go to Matt.
With the doctor to get a second opinion.
Wow.
It's causing me to slow down.
Holy shit.
For the next 2 years, almost exactly, I'm on the Board of Education in Middletown.
You're fucking good.
I'm getting a divorce from Amy.
Sometimes you're really good at what you do. Sometimes.
Fuck you. I'm going to take your Bloody Mary mix
I'm
away from
giving
you.
you 80%.
I'll take 80.
That's a good rate.
I'll take 80.
That's a good
I'll take 80. You want to hear a little more of that? How fucked up is that? Push play again.
Yeah. Clap it up, people.
Clap it up. That's
He's
absolute club energy. I love it. I love that club energy, you know? Clap it up.
Do you remember when he tried to go dirty? Do you remember that whole spiel?
No, I don't remember. I don't know him like you guys know.
Brewer lured him into this years ago. I was on Brewer's show, and he's really clean and he's really funny when he talks about his family. That's his best.
That's
like
his
any good comedian,
sure.
you make it personal, you usually get funny. And we talked about Bobby Kelly earlier, but he wanted to reinvent himself and be like XXX Filthy Dirty just to try to get the Montreal Comedy Festival. And the booker of the festival at the time, what's his name? Singer. Yeah, Singer.
Oh, okay.
Told him, well, look, you're kind of okay. If you want to do this, I will listen and let you audition, but that's not who you are. I can't believe you're doing this. And he wanted to do the Montreal so bad that so for like 6 weeks, he was roaming around the city doing the XXX version, and it made no goddamn damn sense at all. It was like hearing Kermit the Frog go, I was eating some pussy yesterday.
But that is kind of funny.
Well,
like if Seinfeld put out like a blue record.
Oh, shit, yeah.
It'd be fucking hilarious.
Well, that's because it's Seinfeld, not fucking Vinnie Brand.
True.
So that's a whole other thing. So, anyway,
I'm getting Vinnie Brand on the show right now.
Call him.
So you can deal with this shit.
Sure. Then he can be angry and show that he's not a comedian.
Shit.
Well, if you're going to get mad,
fired.
if you're going to get mad, then you're not a comedian.
That's true.
So, I don't give a shit what
I
you
just
say.
love that he sounds like Matt Roloff.
That you killed it.
I like
you really did.
And now you're going to have to deal with the Ron
Vic,
Bennington
shots
people.
fired. I like it, man.
What do you mean? What Ron
You're going to have to
Bennington
deal with the
people?
Ron Bennington people.
I love Ron Bennington.
Well, there's a lot of Ron Bennington calls right now.
What do they want?
Let's say hi to Bruce in Louisiana. Bruce?
Yeah, Vic. I mean, the man's got 3 radio shows, and he was a comedian and club owner. Excellent at both. All 3, really.
No, you're stupid.
Man, I love you. I
Stupid.
love you to
Wrong.
death.
Disagree. 31 years in comedy. Fuck you. You're wrong. Not buying this one.
Well, I guess
I don't give a shit. Fuck you. I'll pull this. Sorry. What do you do for a living? And when you do that for as long as I've done this, then you'll come back to me and we'll talk about plumbing or whatever you're fucking doing. But not. He's good. He's fine. I'm fine. I don't care. But he's neither.
Let's go to Adam. Adam, go ahead, Adam.
Damn it, you piece of shit Auburn fan. You know Ron Bennington was decent at both at the most.
Oh, they're talking about Bennington. Oh,
Yes,
God,
I
I'm
don't know what
sorry.
you're doing.
No, I thought we were starting. I'm sorry. I thought we were still talking about Vinnie Brand. My bad. No, I'm
I love
sorry.
Ron Bennington,
No, I
dude.
apologize. Right, then I'm sorry. I didn't know. No, I didn't know where. I'm sorry. I thought this was in defense of Vinnie Brand.
That's why I'm looking at you like, seriously?
No, I thought we were talking about Vinnie Brand. I'm
Ron
totally
Bennington
wrong.
is hilarious.
I didn't ever knew Ron did stand up.
Ron did stand up and he ran, and he owned the place or whatever.
Yeah, and nobody liked him when he owned the fucking club. Let's call Larry the Cable Guy. Let's call Larry the Cable Guy and find out the answer to this goddamn question.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a pain in the ass to be the owner, I guess.
Well,
huh?
it's hard to be. I'm just saying, it's hard to be both.
It's a conflict. I mean, like, there's a hot headliner coming to town. You're going to give yourself that weekend. It's like you're not a man of the people, and it's a bad position to be in.
I didn't know Bennington did both, but I will still stand by my argument. You can't be awesome at both. You really can't. I guarantee you there's a story somewhere where Bennington, from somewhere because of some, maybe not, maybe some misunderstanding, you thought you were getting $500, and he was like, no, it's $450, and then you're arguing about $50 fucking dollars.
Radio war.
Well, call him. I love Ron. I love Ron. I love Ron and Gail. I got no problem with Ron or Gail, but I didn't know he did stand up. And
oh yeah, he did.
Well, then why'd he quit? So
the radio thing took off.
Okay, so he stopped.
I never knew him as a stand-up.
Well, no, but then he stopped. So okay, so he obviously his passion lied elsewhere. So maybe that's when he started doing that. But I don't care. Name one fucking person that has done it awesomely, and I will disagree.
Let's go back to Matt Roloff.
I'm sorry for shitting on whoever
When things
called.
go south,
Right.
always look at
I'm
little
sorry
people.
I apologize profusely for shitting on.
Do this
whoever it
for
was.
me. 15 seconds of Matt Roloff, followed by 15 seconds of Vinnie Brand, and then we'll move on.
He's down a lot.
I wanted to show you a picture of what's going on with your spine.
Okay, sure.
So when your
Well,
flexion
we don't want her
is
talking.
Willies.
I'm sorry.
That would be far worse.
Well, you would never get it back.
All right, forget it. This was a big moment in Little People Big World. He was having some dangerous surgery, and he might have been paralyzed.
Ooh.
But I looked for news on him and realized he wasn't paralyzed, so it was all bullshit. The cliffhanger.
As long as they don't sell the farm.
Yeah. You can't sell the farm.
The farm?
You can't.
You don't know
I've never seen this
drama.
show.
Little
This is his
People Big
favorite
World.
thing
They
They live on a farm?
Amy and Matt Roloff, they're little people.
They've been
and then
together forever.
They had 4 kids.
Look at the twins. Those two are twins.
They had 4 kids, and
Yes.
3 of them are regular size. Not only are they regular size, they're giants, the kids. They're
Yeah, they're
really
good-looking-
tall. They're over
good-looking
6
kids.
foot.
Yeah, they're
And-
all good looking.
And the 2 on the left, they're twins. One's a little person and one's a regular size. And after like 30 some odd years of marriage, Matt and Amy are done. They got a divorce, and now they might have to
Whoa.
sell the farm, and the kids don't want them to sell the farm because it's been in their family forever, obviously, and the memories and blah, blah, blah. But Amy has pretty much fucking had it with Matt's shit.
What does he do? Why is he so shitty?
He's just controlling and manipulative.
they were never in love.
Yeah, they met. It's a Christian thing where they married and decided to become
it's more than just a Christian thing. Let's be honest.
They met before the internet and apps.
Right.
So if you're a little person back then,
convention.
you had to go to like a Hilton.
Fuck, that's really where it's like big for, I guess.
You had to go to the convention.
You had to go to a Hilton like hotel somewhere for a convention, and then that weekend you pretty much had to find a wife. That's what happened with them.
Holy shit!
Because the story goes, they met at one of these conventions and they started dating quickly and got married right after that.
Mojo Nixon told me once that he really wanted to go to one of the conventions just to see how many fucking little people he could sleep with over the course of he wanted to show up like he was really interested in having a little person as a wife, but he really just wanted to fucking sleep with little people.
That's a good setup for for a rom-com. You go there as like, to laugh at them, and then you really do fall in love.
Right.
Starring Freddie Prinze Jr.
and that's the twist. Hey, did Sinbad fucking blow us off?
No.
Sinbad was coming?
I think I said yes to Sinbad.
You did. I was here yesterday.
Thank you, Vic.
I said yes to him too.
Eric,
I was going to bring out the fact that he did not win. Everybody thought he won on Star Search, and he did not win.
Right.
He lost to the Crypt Keeper.
Yeah, I think we said yes to Sinbad.
We certainly did yesterday.
Yeah, because we're going
to look at me.
Yeah, he's on the phone with somebody.
Oh my God, he's on he's on the bat phone.
He's calling Ron Bennington. I'm sorry,
Radio War.
I do feel bad. I really do.
Love Sinbad.
I love Ron, and
I'm sure Ron will just let this sit.
He won't care.
He won't care.
I hope not.
He won't do an hour.
No, I'm a jackass.
I think he'll just blow it off.
I'm a jackass. But
he'll take one phone call about it, and then he'll just blow it off.
I bet you he will. I bet you he will admit that there's a goddamn at least 10 disgruntled comedian stories from his owner part of the.
It's bad enough when the owner used to do comedy. It's bad enough when they're like, you stink, and I'm like, do I? Do I quit and owned a club?
Chris Mazzilli, Gotham Comedy Club.
Wow, Chris has been very good to me.
And he's not, and he doesn't do what you're just saying. First of all,
he doesn't.
But it would be like if Mazzilli was condescending. Then you were like, okay, you used to close by. You did a monkey impression by jumping around on stage.
I think he stole that from Phil Jackson. But,
that was Mazzilli's big closer.
That's not good.
Used to, that was his closer. For real.
We could put a song on and go to Del Frisco now, or we could do like 7-8 more minutes of radio.
What are you talking about? I didn't know we were doing any radio up to this point. Since I got here.
I think we had a good run.
I think it's been great.
Sam brought some.
I want Vic to be angry every time he comes in here now.
I had some good energy today. That Porzingis pound gave me some life.
See, it would. I know. I'd be so happy.
I was fucking happy, dude.
Well, Vic wrote me. He's like, fuck this. I think I'm just going to go walk in the park. I'm like, I'm the only one here today.
Why?
Because of the traffic.
I was in gridlock. I left my apartment at 2:05, and at 2:50, I had gone 10 blocks.
Oh, shit.
So, as a New Yorker.
I thought you live on the Upper East Side.
I do.
There's no real
I was taking the train, and the trains had stopped. The subway was not running, express and local.
Why?
I don't know. I always take the train here. It takes 20 minutes maximum.
Yeah, same.
Ever. And so, you would never get in a taxi and come to Midtown Manhattan in the middle of the afternoon.
Time with the subway.
Yeah, because they were both they were shut down, shit wasn't running, all the lights were blinking.
That means someone else
due to a problem on blah, 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 blah.
That means someone else was pushed over the side, probably.
I hope it's me next time.
It's becoming an epidemic with that.
Someone come to New York City and find me and shove me in front of a fucking train, please.
All right,
Alabama fan will do that. I'm
get rid of little people, big world. You want to see the deer? Yeah, I want to see the deer video real fast before we get out of here.
You're not going to go back to something else?
No, we're
Is it somebody with a deer on their penis?
We're good. Dude. This is great. A little cross-country race is going on. It's all nice. We'll tweet this out for the people. And then
oh, shit.
Yeah, you see that? Well, you didn't because you're in your car. Watch out for the deer.
Oh, my God. That's what you get for running, man.
Cross country.
It doesn't happen when you sleep till 2 p.m. I'll tell you that much. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's a cross country meet, and then there's a whole
what state is this?
6 to 8 deer.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
What state is this, Paul?
And the one rammed right into the runner, and the runner was taken off his feet. I would assume he's okay.
I want to know how mean I can get with jokes.
Nah, fuck it.
Mean as you want.
If you don't know if he's okay, you're good.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And then you find out he's not okay, and then you go, "Oh, I didn't know that. I wouldn't have said that."
Holy
That's how that works.
He really,
yeah, we'll tweet
Pennsylvania.
That out.
I knew it was Pennsylvania. That's why I asked you.
Airline credit card.
Why did you know it was Pennsylvania?
Because it had that vibe to it. Pennsyltucky.
That deer took him right off his feet. Pretty amazing.
First of all, they're not even out in daylight a lot.
Oh.
Well, looks
That
like
is
they're running away
terrible.
from something too.
Huh?
Looks like they're in a.
Yeah.
They're probably running away from.
I need to call my friend Axel Lindsay, who could remedy this situation really quickly.
Deers are fucking shit, man. They suck.
No, they're awful. Right?
They really
They're the
suck.
rats of yes.
They're
They're a fucking
giant
menace.
rats.
Yes, I hate them. I scare the.
I've never been happy to see a deer.
No.
Bambi's mom had it coming. I've never once been happy to see a deer ever. Like they just like driving. You got to be careful. They just
they're an
awful.
average. They're just an average animal.
They're
too.
killing Long Island, your neighborhood.
They're
They are
disease
fucking
carrying.
ruining it.
They're
Yes,
rats.
exactly. They're
carrying
fucking
disease.
awful.
Well, they got the deer
They're
ticks. They're an
stupid.
average animal, meaning their meat isn't that great. And I know some people call up and like,
What is their meat called?
Venison.
Venison. It's just okay.
It's
If you
all right.
find someone that can really prepare well, it's doable. But
Elk-
in general, it's not that great.
Elk
It's just
is much-
average.
elk is much tastier if you really want to get specific.
Elk is good.
Elk
dude.
is fucking
I like
delicious.
those elk beef jerky
Yes,
things.
exactly.
Those are fucking good.
Right.
Let me take this
That's a
call
fucking-
from. Sorry, John in Chicago. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was listening to you guys talk about how the little people used to meet each other.
Yeah.
And I was at a convention, different kind of convention in San Antonio in the early 90s. And got all messed up and left the bar that I was at and got off on the wrong floor.
Oh,
and I
that must have
walked
been the most
into
exciting moment of your life. You're like, the business meeting. Oh, my God. Look at him.
Exactly. So I walked out of the elevator, and there was a sea of these little people. In like it was like being at prom night at
Less
the
of a
Wizard of
sea
Oz.
and more like a river, let's face it.
A stream. Very nice.
Bravo.
No. Yes.
Bravo.
Sam.
Well, I got a brother that is really scared of little people.
I've heard of this.
I got to get him on the air to talk about it. No joke. He fucking gets really scared when he sees one. I don't know why. Why would you be scared?
I went. I was driven. I was doing Rascals in New Jersey, and the opening got canceled. And Nick Nowitzki, who's a little person,
yeah,
he drove us to the gig in a blizzard. So
how does he drive?
He's got special pedals and hand controls on the car, right? So
we learned about that on Little People Big World.
I called my mom earlier. My mom's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Oddly enough, I'm in a blizzard with a midget going to a gig." She's like, "Wow, I don't think that's ever been a sentence before." So
he turns to me, he's like, "That's not what we're called."
No, that's what. No, he got mad. He really did get mad. Yes, he didn't. He doesn't like it at all. So
nah, we lost that caller, but that was a great day for him.
Yeah,
walking in and seeing a lot of little people.
Well, do you know now? This reminds me of Spanky is a comedian, and so same thing. He's at a gig, and he goes back to the hotel, and the hotel was having a swingers convention. And he saw, and they literally had it like in the lobby when you look up and it says in ballroom 2, it said like, swinger. It had it on the thing.
Wow.
So he's like, shit, I got to go in here and see. And it was like 7 o'clock. It was early. And so he didn't have his show yet. He'd been out doing something. He's wandering back to his hotel room, sees that, walks in there at 7 o'clock. It says 7 and 9:30 for the swingers. So he can't figure out what's going on. 7 o'clock was for the elderly swingers. And 9:30 was for the youngins. Just like the guy that called in, he wanders into this at 7 o'clock, and he's like 40 at the time, and he's like, "I'm the hottest dude in the room."
So it's kind of like that Seinfeld where Kramer's dating the, he's at the old folks' home. And Kramer's dating.
Yes.
He's like, I got a date with that hot young lifeguard. He's like, she's 50.
But that's what Spanky said. He roamed around and he just went with it. He said he let him buy him drinks. He's dancing. He's like, by 7:30, he had fucking 900 numbers from geriatrics.
Damn. But swingers is more complicated because you have to bring something to the table, don't you?
That's what put him off, was because as all the girls were hitting on him, they were saying, "Well, and by the way, Earl's coming."
Yeah.
He's like,
"No, you can't go as a single
not.
dude. You got to bring. A girl with you."
That sleeping with the older woman story doesn't get as cool when there's an old dude jerking off in the corner. That kind of takes the fun out of that tale.
That's what he realized. And he's a pervy. Spanky's a pervy fucker. He's done all kinds of crazy shit.
So is he the black guy, Spanky?
No.
There's
Steve McFarland's his name. Steve Spanky. He's a comic. But anyway, men are sluts. That was his big thing. He used to have bumper stickers.
All right, I think we're wrapping up.
Wrap it up.
I think the music's about
He's coming back from his other show now. I'm watching him. I'm watching him roll his chair away from.
I think we're just about done, though. Eric, how much time we got left?
Person that I'm no longer talking to?
You got about a minute and a half. Yeah.
Oh, that's it? We can't really do much of anything else.
Let's call Joe Mackey for a minute and a half.
Well, it's something I have talked about a lot on the radio. There's a doctor saying, oh, there it is now.
There you go.
Football now so dangerous it wouldn't be allowed if invented today. I've said this. It's just a matter of time before these guys are too big and too strong, and they're going to have to shut down the sport.
It was against the law. It was already against the law. They had to change the laws to make football legal. It used to be against the law, I think. In the early days of football, they wanted to. It was banned and not national because
and this guy
fuckers were dying.
He loves football. He played at LSU, I believe. He said since 2000, our athletes got bigger and stronger, hitting harder, running faster. Injuries have really escalated since 2000. There's so much emphasis on being the best you could be now, and a lot of that is driven by the dollar. So it's a matter of time before these guys are just too strong. The equipment's not going to be able to hold it back anymore, right?
The physics of it.
Right.
Height, weight, speed.
How the fuck do you
get past an equation where it equals death?
You're not going to.
It's American though. It's not. They're never going to stop it. It's like guns. It's like you know what? How much do you like it? It doesn't outweigh the harm it does.
Right.
How much do you think that it's part of being an American?
And you'll always find people that'll understand the risk and just play anyway.
There's my boy. He did my knee.
Who?
Jimmy Andrews, right there. I've known him since I was 10.
That's the guy that's with this report.
He did my knee. That's Terry. I've known Jimmy since he was.
Oh, Eric's yelling at me. I don't like being yelled at.
You've been trying to get out of here for 10 minutes, and now you're stretching it out. Plugs.
We've got a nice story that we went to.
Sam Morril, where are you going to be?
I'm going to be at Zany's in Chicago.
Yeah, someone likes punching the clock around here.
Go to the Kingston Mines.
I'll be at the Kingston Mine. I'll be at Zany's in Chicago this Friday through Sunday. I'll be at the Charlottesville in Virginia December 1st. The Dead Crow in Wilmington, North Carolina, the 2nd and the 3rd. I'll be on Conan December 5th. And December 8th through 10th, Bar Rescue Stand-Up Scottsdale.
Yes. You got it all in. See, if we keep talking here, it'll frustrate Eric because then he has to edit the program.
Go to the Kingston Mines if you're in Chicago. It's open till 4 in the morning. So it's one of everybody says go to Buddy Guy's Blues.
Yeah.
Go to the Kingston Mines.
And Vic's going to be at Del Frisco in a mere...
In 4 seconds.
You're on your way. I don't know if I can join you. I
don't want you to. You're not involved. It's my party. I started this.
All right.
I like Vic when some booze is in him. I like when there's some sass.
Honest Vic. Honest fucking Vic.
Go to iTunes and Google Play to download the Opie Radio podcast. Tig Notaro and Joe DeRosa versus
No, don't hit that. I do have one more thing. Sure. Blackberry Smoke on this show tomorrow performing 2 or 3 songs. We're really excited about that. And they're playing the Beacon Theater tomorrow night.
I will be going to that show.
See you tomorrow. Thank you, Vic. Thank you, Sam Morril.
Thank you.